That's what that was
Poop.
right there.
Yep, we got it. We're good.
It,
Poop.
You need like something to
Sync it.
because what it's the Streamlabs and what's the other one?
OBS.
OBS. There we
Yeah,
go.
the Streamlabs is great.
I assume that costs.
No, that's free, thankfully. The problem is if you want to do, we could probably configure it within Streamlabs. We've just never really tried. If you want to do live with external sources,
Oh,
the problem
Like
is
somebody else.
Yeah,
Are you pulling the chat up? Okay.
Yeah.
when you try to mix in another source of audio from, you like need a separate PC to have that run through this, but then you only want certain, and it's just like popsicle headaches. So
You can do it with Audio Meter Banana. The problem is I'm not here long enough to sit here and mess with it.
Yeah.
I'd have to be here for like
by the
2
time
hours.
like you do have the time, it's 10 o'clock at night, and you're like, I want to go back to Canada.
right,
Yeah, I want to drive 2 hours home now.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I give him his flowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the drive just like numb to you now?
Yeah, I've just been numb for a long time.
Emotionally, physically,
All of it.
All of the above.
It's been about 10 years.
I'm a walking frostbite.
Sometimes I just shut the door and it's like doof, and then the next thing I'm hearing is doof of my front door. I'm like, how the fuck? How did I get
How
here?
that happened?
Podcast or music?
Music?
Music.
Always.
You know we're recording a podcast, right? You should be promoting that.
Well, I used to listen to this podcast, and I've ruined that for myself. So
Yeah, there's no surprise anymore.
I just go music.
Was Drain the whole ride?
Dre?
Drain.
Drain? No, I've been big into like, because I do really like hardcore or like old like underground shit. It's just lately I've been listening to a lot of like metalcore or like Era.
I don't know that.
And who else have I been?
Era is the band.
Yeah,
ERA.
ERRA. But like then I like at some point I swapped over to like Terror. But
Maybe because you like the spelling.
Now we're talking my language.
Terra. I like.
It's easy for you to spell, so you just
Recently, I've
go
been
with
listening
it.
to Title Fight, CKY, Daniel Lioneye.
Do you know what Receiptify is?
No.
Go Google Receiptify.
Recede?
Receipt. Like get a receipt.
REC, IPT.
IFY.
Yep.
Receiptify. Find it.
Yep.
Now log in.
Give it a goog.
Fuck, I don't even know.
Give all your passwords to everything.
Yeah.
Social
Say it-
security number.
Say it out loud as you type it in.
Yeah, yeah.
Smoke.
That's crazy.
Wrong
Your birth
credentials.
month and, Social Security last four. It's a joke.
Wait, are you really getting wrong credentialed on your
No.
own phone right now?
I hope so.
No, I am. I don't know
Trying
what
to
the.
log into Spotify.
Oh, okay. I can never remember mine either. So if it's not logged in,
Well,
I
I
just
always
quit.
just use my Facebook, and then I type in a password. It's like, you changed this password 3 months ago.
Wait, your Facebook is linked to your Spotify?
Yeah.
Mine's Spotify's my Google. Or Google.
I was gonna say Google and Spot. Yeah.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
It's going. Continue. Continue. Agree.
Last 10 tracks as of lately.
Spite.
Is that a band?
Yeah.
Oh,
He
yeah.
is-
Okay.
He is Legend.
Yep.
Acacia Strain.
Is this all matching up?
Yeah, Title Fight. August Burns Red. I did hit a deep August Burns
there
Red
you go. Yeah.
K-hole recently. Aviana was like in there, but only because their new album was kind of meh. And then Balance Composure.
What Bounce and Boys your song?
Specifically the song, Tiny Raindrop. But my favorite song is...
Then you can go down and do like last of 50, go artists, so like top tracks, you can go top artists.
This
and
is
like
sick.
last
Oh,
10
yeah.
months,
Is this under recents?
Balance is number
No,
one.
let me see.
You gotta go to that
you
website.
have to go to that website, Receiptify.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And it's basically, at the end of the year when you get
the
like,
wrap up.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're not live. I was like, I'm fucking right.
No, we are.
No, we are definitely...
Well, not like during
No,
the
no,
okay,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Pre-show.
Yeah, like at the end of the year when you get your wrapped, it's like you can check your
Current.
Yeah.
During. Oh, that's cool.
I do.
Yeah,
I'll like text my friends and be like, all right, show me your Receiptify. Like, what? Are
Have you seen the
listening to?
messaging on here?
Yeah, I haven't.
It's just me
used
and you.
it. Is it?
I'm dead serious. Look, messages. Phil,
What's up,
it's just
dude?
you,
Sending you
sending me, and then I sent you one Mind Force song.
I sent you the Firestarter album.
Yeah. I'll go back and be like, what
Blacklisted.
the fuck was he talking about? And I was like, oh, there it was.
Yeah.
Would they show you the whole year?
Yeah.
Ahead of the Spotify thing?
Yeah, like current live time.
That kind of ruins that.
I know. So don't
Well,
check
you
all the
got
time, so
2 months left or a month left.
last year.
Oh, Traders is number one, obviously. That makes a lot of
I
sense.
bet we could do a deep dive on your emotional state by judging by your
Yeah.
playlist during
Dude,
each season.
My top 10 makes no sense.
No, it does.
It does, but it's like Traders, which is like hardcore, like heavy, deep
Oh, yeah.
sound.
When did you? You know what? When did you go back to hardcore music versus the fucking? What was he listening to? The steamship music? The fucking where you guys all row together?
Oh, dude, the rowing music? I forgot about that. You tell me you go to a show and everyone gets on the ground and rows.
Hailstorm,
I've seen it.
Hailstorm.
Yeah.
Hilarious. They're fucking hilarious. No, they're just like a novelty, like funny. Sometimes I'll put it on. Bill Murray is second, which is like Feelings,
Okay.
and then Driveways, which is a Boston. I don't even know what to call them. Rock?
This is
Post-hardcore?
bands of your year.
Yeah. And then Pendulum. Pendulum is always in my top 5, no matter what.
Is that a band you actually like, or just a band you put on?
I do like them, yeah, but
I
it's like
find that-
drum and bass.
I find that happens a lot with like the story so far is always on
number
mine.
5.
But it's so fucking easy that like if I have someone in the car or like I'm with my wife, I'm just like they're
You know
what
good.
fucks this
they're
up?
good, they're easy.
Belmont.
My Tesla fucks this up.
Oh, because you don't have the
Because
Spotify.
if Catherine drives the car and it doesn't switch to Spotify, I have stuff on here like Sabrina Carpenter.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was gonna say my Spotify gets mixed up because it's also linked to the Google Play at home.
Mm-hmm.
So could be random shit that just gets tossed in there. But like,
Yeah, because my number one's Floor Punch. So
yeah, nice,
you know,
Balance
then-
was top.
then it goes
Yeah.
Liquid Swords. Like,
nice.
yeah, it's cool. I've never messed with this before.
You don't like the new Balance album at all.
Hate it.
I don't know how you could hate it.
It's garbage. All right, so mine's Elder. Well, let me do bands. Top artists.
this is what I was making pasta.
Angel Dust, Manchester Orchestra, Crowbar, Clips, Gate Creeper, Power Trip, Story So Far, Cruel Hand, Van Halen, and Firestarter.
Van Halen.
Yeah, dude, I was building my shed last weekend. I listened to Van Halen,
Yeah.
Van Halen 1, like top to bottom 50 times.
There's a 50th
Doing man work.
anniversary.
I gotta listen to man music.
There's a 50th anniversary Kiss album coming out tomorrow.
I bet
And
that's
am
gonna be gigantic.
juiced.
Yeah.
He's juiced. Yeah, like I like in my top 5 for the last month, Daniel Lioneye is third. That's remember Viva La Bam?
Mhm.
The intro song? That's them.
Oh no
It's
shit.
a side
Okay.
project of him.
Yeah.
How does it,
Yeah.
what's the song? How's the intro go?
It's the fucking
I'm gonna give you
voiceover.
what
Yeah.
you want.
Yeah.
Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Honestly, that's a good. I did enjoy that song. Yeah.
Oh, it's funny.
Look at that.
Dude, that song kind of rips though. If you're just driving, you're like, whoa,
Yeah.
I'm doing 110. I gotta back it off.
It kind of reminds me of the.
I'm the king of
There's
rock and
nothing you
roll.
own that'll go 110 miles an hour.
Downhill.
Kind of reminds me of the "All My Friends Are Dead."
Yeah,
I
Push Me to
can't
the
remember
Edge.
who that. Yeah, I can't remember who that band was, but
In my last 6 months, Story So Far is number 6. Figured. Alice in Chains is 7. I had my phone out today, and Alice in Chains was the last thing I played, and Tubby's like, "You listen to butt rock?" It's like, "No fucking butt rock."
I listen to
Dude, Alice in Chains rips. The fuck?
I'm surprised they're not on there.
You listen to Butt Rock?
They're like butt rock, no? No,
I
they're
listen to a
fucking mute.
fuckload of them.
Alice in Chains rocks, dude.
that's
Last 6 months I had Misfits in there because I go butt rock.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Kid.
Oh, man.
I feel like if I go top 50, I'll see fucking what you call it in there.
The king of rock and roll.
Yeah, I hope so.
No,
That's the part of working with your friends at Rocks.
Yeah.
You're like,
Yeah. Well, I went out on they call it the main deck, and they were listening to Newfound Glory, and I was like, oh, sweet. And I had to pull up my phone for something. That's when he was like, Alice in Chains.
yeah, I got it. There it is. 31. Alice in Chains.
Yeah, dude. Let's go. Give me some. Chains
I
rules.
got Drain, Guilt Trip,
Guilt Trip's good.
Bury Your Dead. I went because October. Not a Bury Your Dead.
They're all right. They're just
Old.
like
Cover Your Tracks.
that. Bury Your Dead just reminds me of like.
It's like guerrilla music.
Well, it's like getting into hardcore for me.
It's
know?
the gateway drug.
Yeah, yeah. They're
Josh
not
and
bad.
Josh
They're
like
just
that.
like not.
Gorilla music.
Well,
Knuckle Dragon.
That's I could just like.
that's Kublai Khan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh, for sure.
So-
Dude, do you know what's funny? I saw them with Terror before they blew up. It was Pain of Truth opening Kublai Khan
love Pain
and
of Truth.
Terror, and it was Terror's Pain into Power album release show. And I saw Kublai Khan, and I literally was like,
Did he have the braids still?
yes.
Yeah, that's old. Yeah.
I left like halfway between his set and didn't even see Terror because I was like, this band sucks. I can't stand
That's
it.
crazy.
I don't like them. They stink.
I like Misfits. It's I call it Spooky Elvis.
I'd still. I am not a Glenn Danzig Misfits guy.
Oh, so I wanted to. I would have
Yeah.
engaged you in conversation for this because I understand exactly what you're saying. I like both, but the Michael Graves era is a completely different thing.
It's totally different. But
He's like a twink.
but I hate like early pop punk or like punk, like the Ramones, the Clash, like that
Yeah,
sort
yeah,
of
yeah.
like. I get in the Casali was like ripping me for this dude.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was freak. He was like ready to fucking delete my number. I can understand it in the time of like it was fun and interesting and like exciting to listen to it then.
Yep.
But I've just been to a VFW and heard 500 bands do the exact same fucking style
Right,
of music.
three
that I
power
can't-
chords.
I cannot stand it. It's
Yeah.
so untalented, and interesting. Like
So you hate Anti-Flag. Big Anti-Flag.
I used to be into them
I
until.
loved them.
Well, didn't the singer have some like pedo things?
Yeah, he did some shit.
Yeah.
Dude,
I was big in high
Like
school.
Spotify,
though.
like took down all their music or something like that.
nowadays, like
They raged against the
there's
machine.
there's nobody not with a case at this point.
Yeah.
It seems like it's every fucking time I turn around, there's a
the
new
Lost
band, and
Prophets
it's just
guy
like,
got
holy
fucking-
shit, dude.
Yeah, Jerry Cantrell's solo stuff is really good. He just had a recent album too. Jerry rules.
Pendulum Fucks. That's my guy right there. Bloodhound Gang is in my top 23, and to be honest, I'm
Kind of
proud of that.
cranks.
That's hilarious.
Kinda
I
cranks.
fucking love them, bro.
So you know what's really funny is my recent or last month top 10 has been heavy on the AFI because I've been making fun of Davey Havoc so much because of
Which album?
because of his new look. So all the old stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Black
yeah.
Sails.
But
Yeah,
why
yeah,
is
yeah.
their new album fucking like lo-fi Spooky Elvis?
Have
There-
you seen him?
I was just
Yeah.
saying,
Have you
right?
seen
Because
David
Spooky
he
Elvis?
even says
He's got
he's,
a Daniel
he's-
Boone hat
he
hair.
basically has this is his sex cult leader error is his current
I don't-
way of dress.
I was like, am I watching an 80s movie right now? Like I was
It's
driving.
wild. So because of that look, I'm like, and then obviously with Halloween in October, it's always a good fall band.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have stuff from the what do you call it? Sing for the Sorrow album. Then I have some Misfit shit thrown in here. Kid Cudi stuff thrown in here.
What's the AFI album that's like blue and orange with the pumpkin? It's like
All Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
There's that's the All Hallows Eve EP, which is hilarious because so another big reason too. I don't know everybody out there if you're even into music or in particular hardcore music. Really good podcast called Hard Lore.
yeah, I know.
Hard
Well,
Lore.
I don't know them, but yeah, I know of.
Had Davey Havoc on, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna listen to this. I've always been a fan of AFI, especially like Sing for the Sorrow was pretty much the last album for me, right? Like, whatever, they changing drastically as a band, but because of that show, it's honestly like a 3-hour podcast.
Yeah, it's like a two-parter.
Goes through the whole deal, explains kind of their thought process, why they want to change things up, all the shit that happened with his voice. So I came out of it going, okay, I understand the direction. And they really got into, holy shit, we're suddenly this band that's now playing in Madden video games on MTV.
Yeah,
all
yeah,
this
yeah,
sort of
yeah.
stuff. All
So-
that pressure of what the hell do I do from that point?
Interesting, harking back to that, I read Mark Hoppus's memoir or whatever when I was on vacation not too long ago.
Mhm.
This makes me sound stupid. I don't read books. It was like the first book cover to cover that I've read in like 5 fucking years.
Dude, last books I've read, actually, there was one called Steal Like an Artist, which is really good. Just about,
Good,
you know,
good album or
just-
good book name.
just solid book. But before that was like fucking Goosebumps.
Yeah,
So-
like
and
I'm not a reader.
I just same.
But-
I'll listen to audiobooks.
Yeah.
If there's one that can really sink me in, I'm down for that.
The last one I read was Catcher in the Rye, like in high
2
school.
weeks ago.
Jeez.
Just finished it. No, but the book, it talked a lot of, there was like a full chapter's worth of like, yeah, we didn't mean to be like this big band. We were just playing like punk rock venues and just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. And he was like, all of a sudden, I'm like backstage with Christina Aguilera, and he's like, we didn't know what the fuck to do. You know?
So yeah, it's just almost like
which is funny,
imposter syndrome.
It's kind of like the looking at your parents and when you grow older, realizing they were just fucking faking it too. It's like being older, you can put yourself in that position and be like, oh, like they have no fucking clue.
No idea. Right. Off kilter, that Transplants fucking rules. I absolutely love that band.
Transplants,
yeah.
Diamonds and Guns.
If you have
really
any
good.
interest in like the Blink era of pop punk, check out the book. It's a really quick and easy read too.
Yep.
I was big on boxcar racing.
The guy that was, for lack of a better word, our waiter on the beach, because we were in Aruba, the day one came up to me and he was like, oh, Mark Hoppus, Blink-182, like I love them, I love Green Day, like I love Linkin Park, and I was like, oh, dude. And so last day I finished it, like literally before we were packing up. I was like, hey man, I was like, this one's for you, and I gave him the book for a tip. I mean,
but no, included. That's awesome. That's super cool. Yeah, I like deep diving into music stuff like that. I don't know if I mentioned it.
Dude,
here.
I'll pivot this whole fucking podcast. We'll talk
Dude,
about
I
music.
keep between food and music. We could fucking do another show. I don't know if I mentioned it on the show or if we were talking about it outside, whatever. It was last week, I feel. Listen to a small little clip of Jack Black just saying what his recent music listening structure is. Pick a band, listen to the entire catalog from beginning to end.
That's fun.
It's a really cool, like, I'm like, oh, fuck, man. And I started to do that with AFI.
This is why I don't listen to bands like, say, AFI. I don't click AFI radio. Because I need to listen to like the band in the snapshot that they were recording that genre or that style and that time period. And there's also like sequencing on albums. So like
100%.
I want to hear it how the artist wanted me to hear this album.
That's
true. Like the highs, the lows, the breaks, the heavies.
Black Sails in particular, the way it opens up to the way it goes right into that next song. Yeah. It's such like it takes away from that next song if you don't listen to it.
100%.
Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff like that.
I listen to like if I do it differently, I guess, because
of course, it's not surprising.
I'll look up music based on almost like the time period. So right now I'm in like this fucking like deep dive CKY like Bam Margera thing.
What? So that's going to be like mid 2000s.
Yeah.
So Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild.
Dude,
yeah. So
that
like a lot
album
of
rips.
That's another
so
one
good.
front to back. You can
that album's
just
so
pop on.
good.
Yeah.
But there's like a lot of. What was he into? What's that country?
Rush,
where him is
Rush
from.
rocks too.
Rush, yeah.
Grace Under Pressure.
Rush is the Rush is Coheed before Coheed was Coheed.
Yes.
True.
It's like that super nerdy fucking like very technical. Yeah.
It's a galactic experience.
It's
a galactic experience.
That's a very good way to put it.
When the drummers would turn around to hit more shit.
Dude. The drum fill on Tom Sawyer. It's so fucking good.
You know what I always find myself doing too? Going down the YouTube path of like old school either music videos or whatever.
Yeah, I love
we had fucking Steve Perry on the other day. Me and the whole family out there watching Steve Perry in Journey. Like, I almost had to let everybody, hey, look away. Don't look directly at the jeans because they're so fucking. And my man had a fucking Charisse in his fucking pants, dude.
Dude, during COVID, all I would do is just get like hammered on Friday nights and put on Hate 5-6 videos in my living room, just up against the wall, like I'm in the back of the fucking club. I was so bored.
That's so fucking good. I fucking pick up some change every now and again. Go back for another drink.
Turn the lights off. Have some back walk by and throw a beer on my shoes every once in a while. Like, oh, my bad.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Honestly, sounds more productive than most people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did a bit of that.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready to go?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
You gonna be able to find that button over there, Shook?
Well, we're about to find out.
Okay. Let me switch you over so you make it up here.
I think it's this one.
You tell me when you're ready.
I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right. We're good there. 3, 2, 1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I am Josh Garcia, and this is the Revival Motoring Podcast. As always, I'm joined by Corey.si.
Hello, hello.
Chuck, who is out there in the big old Texas Dallas Buyers Club, so he'll be back next week.
I don't, tears. Hey, you ever seen that movie?
No,
Yeah.
I just recognize
Okay.
the name.
Yeah, give it a watch.
It's not so good?
Isn't that he goes back and forth over the border?
No.
Oh, wrong one.
Doesn't somebody get sick in it or something?
Yeah, they get sick, all right?
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
yeah. Okay, that's the one I'm thinking about. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've honestly never watched it. I just know Matthew McConaughey is in it.
Yeah, that's
and-
the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah. Shook is here in the big chair.
Yeah, I'm here.
He gets sick, dude. He has AIDS.
Okay.
Yeah, that's because he goes to Mexico to get the drugs for AIDS. Yeah.
He gets sick. Yeah, he gets sick, all right?
Well, it's either that or Philadelphia, and he's not in Philly, so I
This-
figured Dallas Buyers Club.
Does he do the Matthew McConaughey voice? He's like, I have AIDS.
You know what? No, he doesn't.
Gotta get some. Whatever the fuck
He doesn't
used for
fucking
AIDS.
whistle, dude.
Hey, he does.
He
What
doesn't
movie is
whistle.
that? He's Wolf of Wall Street. Is he whistling?
Toy
Oh
Story
yeah,
Prospector.
that's a little bit different. That's the
Yeah.
wheezy woozy wazzy. Yeah. It's,
Anyway.
yeah. And the big chair is our good friend Mr. Phil Can.
Fellas, how we doing?
He is here to talk about his new venture, talk about some truck stuff, some Beetle stuff, anything else that comes up naturally, as we always do. So we're very happy to have him here to hang out. We're going to get into that stuff first. But before we do that, thank you very much for listening, everybody in the chat. As always, everybody who listens audibly, and you can support us by going to revivalmotoring.com. Sign up for the B for B. Help us out. Help me. Help you. Help us. Do it.
Help.
Help.
Most importantly, help.
Help. Matter of fact, we got some help on PayPal. There's a message there today.
Oh, I
So,
love that.
so that's good. But with that said, we're not going to do callbacks. We're just going to get right in. Phil, you made a big announcement over the past week.
Yeah, I did. My friend Robbie and I are starting a new company, or I guess have started a new company underneath his umbrella of United by Trucks. It's called Gassin Supply Co.
Mm-hmm.
For give you a little bit of
Big
intro,
dogs.
it's the big dogs right there. That's the big leagues are calling us in that fiction. So Robbie's a great dude. He runs a company called United by Trucks. It is really focused into classic trucks, building them, the culture of them. He does a lot of videos, interviews, all of the likes. And so I went down to visit him. We've been friends for some years now, and I went down to visit him in August, I think it was. Yeah, Mike Finnegan. You just had him on there. And we just got talking, and he was saying, hey, listen, I do a lot of these builds, and he's got a full YouTube video or a YouTube channel. It's kind of like this whole thing. And he was like, I'd love to do a parts company where, like, rather than using somebody else's, I can use my own. And, if somebody asks me like, hey, what's that bracket? What's that, whatever, he's like, I want to be the producer of it. And I was like,
Right.
well, that's great because I can do all that stuff. I don't have the desire to do all that stuff. I've got a couple irons in the fire myself. And so we make a great pairing. He's got all the drive and all the motivation in the marketing, and he's got a great audience for it. So whereas I'm more or less the engineer for it. So to circle all back, like what we're doing right now is battery boxes. There's compressor brackets. There's Holley 3.5-inch LCD mounts. There's sort of a myriad of things that we just released last Friday. So it's all live, and yeah, so far it's been great.
What? So you're targeting just that old school truck market first. Are you picking particular platforms, specific year ranges?
Yes and no. I mean, some of the stuff we're buying is like really universal, and that was like the point of it. Is we didn't want to just absolutely pigeonhole ourselves into just doing 67 to 72 trucks or 60 to 66, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of the stuff we're using other manufacturers in mind and having it so you can use, like, for instance, our battery mount is for an Optima 3478, which you can put in any car. I mean, you could literally bolt it to the side of an E36 trunk or wherever you wanted to do it. Yep, right there. And so, and then, like I said, with our Holley ECU mounts, like it's just a Terminator X. And so that can go in any car. And then we're actually also a vendor for a lot of companies like AMD, Sweet Patina, Detroit Speed, QA1. There's a bunch of them. And so, like, if you need to buy or if you want to buy parts for them, you can also like get them through.
Go through.
Yeah, so we just launched it. It's something we've been in the works for 5 months or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so I brought a bunch of prototypes with me to kind of show for other video guys.
See what we got going on. We'll talk our way through them.
So the first one I got on the table is a Gen 3 LS PCM.
What do we got here?
And so anyone that's done a junkyard LS swap will know that this is one of the things that you're going to have to figure out unless you carburet it, which if you do, don't talk to me.
Where you're going to mount it.
Yeah, exactly. And so you're going to have to mount that somewhere, either in your engine bay or underneath the dash.
That is a massive PCM.
Hey,
A lot of computing.
this is the one that you got in your garage right now. But yeah, you can put it underneath a bench or whatever. And so that's a split design. So it comes in 2 pieces, or it comes to a buy. Which saves a ton on packaging and storage if you have to hang on to it, but uses 5/16 bolts, and then it uses the 4 points on top of the LS PCM to actually mount itself. And so these 4 Phillips heads hardwares, like this, comes with the LS PCM.
Yep.
So there's very minimal that you need to do in.
Hit it with a Vanna White.
I like you didn't need to put the little design on the side.
Yeah,
but you did.
That's going to be kind of like our motif moving forward, is like this sort of industrial mechanical design. So and then it's got our logo, the G and the lightning bolt, and the S for a Gassin supply. So that's one of the things we got.
We're going to need the room.
This is why we need a 3D printer. For this stuff.
It's true. I know.
Yeah, I do want to preface for all the guys that are visually seeing this that a lot of these parts are going to be 3D printed, but will come to you in powder coated steel, like actual parts. Some of them that we actually do have some offerings of 3D printings, but these are all like the prototypes as I was like working through them. So this in my hand right here, this is a compressor bracket for Viair 440, 480, and 485. I think this fits, and this actually came from the Beetle. So when I was building my Beetle, this is the exact bracket that I built for it. So this is tried and true. Essentially, all I did was just like punch our new logo into this.
Mm-hmm. So that's what I was going to say, is like a lot of this stuff, or even your idea of feeling comfortable enough to design stuff, came from actual real world implementation of stuff you needed.
It's kind of been like a culmination of years in building. And so like the first thing I ever did was just like this little AN bracket to hold some brake lines to the side, and just having like the creative mind and the desire to learn, I just kept digging into Fusion, and now I'm not great with it, but like I'm
comfortable
good
enough.
Good enough that like this type of stuff I'm like comfortable to put it out for sale. And a lot of the stuff I've built for myself, and now it's just being like released for the public. So
you built it, you've used it.
Yeah.
Real world use.
Yeah, like have tons of miles.
Yeah, because you put
stuff.
Actual miles on your cars.
Yeah, I drive them, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not so much anymore because it's cold and dark, but
I don't know. I saw the gold truck out. Was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, last week, and I drove the Beetle actually last weekend too.
There you go.
But yeah, so this is a bracket. Again, a universal piece. You can mount this essentially anywhere against a frame on the bed of a cab, underneath it, or whatever you want to do. And then it uses again the 4 points of a Viair compressor, though. So these bolts actually come on the compressor. So all you need is some 1/4-20 hardware, and Corey was giving me grief about that because it's not metric.
He's like, hey, he's 1/4-20. I'm like,
everything.
What's a 1/4-20?
Everything's 1/4-20.
So about 45 cents.
1/4-20. I wonder what the actual equivalent is in
to a metric bolt.
Yeah,
it's an M8.
M8.
Yeah, well,
so I was good,
yeah,
man.
you were. Yeah, it's an M8.
What did you say originally? Did you say M8?
Yeah, I said M8. Yeah.
This piece is the battery box. Again, this is for the Optima, the 3478, Group 3478.
Look at this thing.
This is actually a really cool design. I'm proud of this one. It is 3 pieces as it gets produced. The back plate. Also, I need a preface again by the visual people. There is some revisions and like a little bit of design changes
into the final.
Yeah. You can see again here, like there's some things that changed, like the holes in the bottom got bigger and so on and so forth. But it's really a tight fitment on top for your top post. Like it actually like cradles the battery in there. So like keep it from rocking around. And then it's all tab and slotted 3/16 steel, which you can see on the back here.
Yeah.
And this gets welded and sanded flush and powder coated. So when it gets to the consumer, it is
good to go.
Perfect.
So they're not doing any of the welding or anything like that.
Zero.
It's
this
ready
is
to go.
and we're not offering as of right now any raw finish products. So everything's going to come powder coated satin black.
Yeah. I think that's smart because like you don't want someone to kind of like.
Well, we honestly considered it, and it's not that we want to like increase the cost to the consumer, but it's just unless the part is being welded on, I see no reason not to have it powder coated.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're going to powder coat something, just do it satin black.
Yeah,
gloss black makes a mess. I mean, I'm not going to do red, white, whatever,
Yeah.
And because all this stuff right now is a bolt-on product, we figured we might as well go ahead and take that out of there.
And there's an element of branding. as well
Yeah.
to just keep it.
Yeah,
you know.
it has like a nice finished look to it. So.
Yeah.
The thing is, if you shipped out like a rusty piece, and somebody is like, "Fuck it, I'm just gonna put it on the truck."
Yeah,
You know the rusted one's gonna make it in a photo.
Yeah, for
and then
sure.
this logo's on it, and you're like, "That's not the look I was going for."
Yep.
But
Yeah.
this is the look you're going for.
Yep. Yeah. So that's our battery box there in full production. That's again been cut, laser cut, 3/16 plate, welded, and then smoothed out on the back, and then powder coated. Again, this fits good for top posts and side posts, and it doesn't even have to be an Optima battery. Just any Group 3478.
Yeah, that size. Yeah.
We also have some plans to do like an anti-gravity battery mount in the future. Just trying to see like what the market really is calling for. So.
Anti-gravity stuff is so expensive.
That's kind of like why we're like shearing away from it, because it's like who actually runs them.
The other day I was like, I'm feeling funny. Let's look at an anti-gravity battery. Let's see what's going on. I mean, to get one for the Honda.
Yeah.
I'm pointing over there. The Honda's not over there, but I'm pointing over there. It was $900.
They're crazy.
I
dude.
said,
they're crazy.
What is an anti-gravity that is just light?
It weighs
it's small. It's like
this
half the
much.
size of that, and literally like weighs like your phone.
You can run your car off a motorcycle battery.
But here's the thing about them: they have like a surge, not a surge, but like a
you broke it.
like a draw.
That's why they come welded.
Yeah, right. Yeah. It has like a draw sensor in it, and so like if your car like has a draw on it, it'll disconnect the ground inside the battery, and then comes with a switch that you reconnect it whenever you go back into it.
Oh, that's cool.
So and it's lithium rather than AGM, and so the battery essentially never dies.
It's a
which
lot
is-
more than weight.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah.
lot of technology goes into it. It's not
Yeah.
just a
They're
battery.
super sick.
No, they
But,
have,
like-
they have lithium motorcycle batteries.
My car doesn't have a draw. It'll sit. It's fine. There's
Yeah.
no reason to change it. First of all, the factory battery in that car anyway is not much bigger
Very
than the
tiny.
can of soda anyway. So
Yeah.
it's like $900 for what?
Yeah, I know.
This is crazy.
And then next on our table of offerings here, these are exhaust port block offs. Again, necessity is the mother of all creation, so to speak. And this was something that when I was building my LS in the garage, I was like, hey, rather than leaving the exhaust ports open, why
Or
don't
stuff
I,
it with rags.
Yeah, why don't I originally? I just printed stickers and I put
Yeah.
stickers over the ports, and then that developed into, all right, well, what could I do that's more permanent solution? So, being that they're not exactly permanent, like you're not going to run these forever, we're deciding to keep the cost down and 3D print these. And this is designed exactly off of an LS flange, so any Gen 3, Gen 4 motor these will work for. And the beauty of an LS is that they're actually they're mirrored ports. 2, 4 are mirrored to 6 and 8. So essentially, this is just one design that gets rotated.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the 3/16, or I think it's 3/16. I'll have to double check, or 3/8 or something like that. It might be 3/8. The flange thickness of an actual LS exhaust flange, so you can use your factory hardware to actually use these. So if you have ARP or you're like whatever it is, you just bolt those up to the ports, and so that'll keep out dirt, moisture.
That's the
humidity.
perfect example for like a 3D printed part. There's no
Yeah.
reason for those to be made of steel.
Yeah, we looked again, and this isn't like a cost thing. It's not that you're afraid to do like a billet piece of 6061, but like, why sell you a $200 part that's going to go on the shelf after? You know?
Right. It's
Like,
not a very practical.
yeah, you're probably going to build a motor for 3 months, and that's going to be good enough for 3 months, you
Yeah.
know? And these are 3D printed out of ASA plastic, which is UV and heat resistant. So it's not like they're going to degrade and fail in 3 months. It's just, that's probably all you're going to need.
So think about it like you're a hoarder,
Yeah.
right? You got a lot of engines, whatever, and you're just like, I know I feel good putting these
Yeah.
in storage with these covers on it. Nothing can get in there.
Yep.
Nothing. Good to go.
Yep. Yeah, and those are sold in packs of 4, so it'll cover up the whole engine, so you don't
Yeah.
have to buy like 2 packs of them.
I wish the guy who left the LS in my shop had those on there because
Tell them to hit up Gassin Supply Co.
those valves look like the motor I got from Japan. I did air quotes.
Yeah. These are nice though. I like even so. Is this all 3D printed in one?
Yep, so that's just 2 ASA filaments printed one after the other as one singular
I'm
print.
such a noob when it comes to 3D printing. It still blows my brain.
Yeah,
It's like the first time it ever happened. It's still
it's cool. The first time you have like parts that you've designed on the computer and then you 3D print them, and then like an hour later, or 2, 3, 4, whatever it takes, dude, it's like holy shit. The
I
future's
picture it
now.
being like that movie where Tom Hanks is stuck on the island. He's like, I have made fire.
Yeah, dude.
Just one of those purely caveman.
It is
like,
really cool.
Yeah.
It's I akin it a lot to like the first time I like made a sticker. I was like, holy shit, like I can make whatever I want now.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing with 3D printer. I'm like, anything that, you know, is essentially 10 inch by 10 inch I can make or glue it together, as a couple of these things are.
What
I
is
have-
your current 3D printer?
Bamboo Labs X1 Carbon.
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. That's kind of like the generic default buy that everyone wants. Like if you want something that's going to print multiple materials, isn't going to give you a fuss, has like streamlined capability, I can monitor it from my phone, send jobs from it. Like it just does the thing. And this isn't shilling for Bamboo at all, but
if they want to reach out,
hit me up. You got a new one came out, I'll take that. If you buy their filament, it has an RFID tag in the spool, and it's called the AMS, which like loads the material, will automatically read which filament is in whatever slot and automatically calibrate and set your output settings. So like you don't even need to like figure out like
a reset of
No, it's just it makes it so easy. And I'm not a 3D printing nerd. I'm just like somebody who wants 3D printed parts.
Get result.
Because you have to almost, if it didn't do that, don't you have to like pick your path wisely because it would like melt and shit?
Some machines, yes, but like even again, this is kind of a tangent here, but the X1C has LiDAR detection, which like it'll pump out like 6 runs first of like the filament, and then goes over and reads it with a camera to make sure that it's calibrated correctly. If there's anything off, it'll tell you. Yeah, dude, it's as easy as like a 3D print.
Does it have like a self-leveling bed and all that sort of
yeah, before every print, the print head will come around and bounce off of it, and you'll see the bed shake. And so like even as the print head is going side to side and front to back, you'll see the bed moving up and down too, because it's calibrating on each line.
That's fucking cool.
It's wild,
dude. And honestly,
super
like
cool.
I got it on sale for like $1,300, like with the 4 spool filament, it's called. So
I think it's funny because you were like, oh, I can make whatever I want. And then you did. And I'd be like, I can make whatever I want and be paralyzed by that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to make. And then I'd never use it.
That's true.
Well, I had a pretty firm rule for myself when I bought it, is that like, I was not going to print stupid trinkets.
So I was just going to ask you, you're not going to print dicks and dragons?
You
don't want Dwayne the Cock Johnson?
I've had my 3D printer for a year now, coming up on a year. I've never once printed anyone else's print but my own.
Oh, that's cool.
I've never cared to like go on. Actually, no, that's a lie. I have Milwaukee tool battery holders in my garage.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I've never printed. It's called a benchy. It's like a boat, like a little tugboat that people use.
Yeah. It's like the first.
I don't care to. It's not a toy to me.
So much so, it's garnered a lot of YouTube attention, and somebody printed an actual boat a person could sit in.
Yeah. I have no desire.
Like a huge fucking boaty, whatever it's called.
I have desire for this kind of stuff. But so going back to it, this is a Holley Terminator X mount, very similar to the LS Gen 3 PCM. The design here is that rather than having to bolt and unbolt the Holley Terminator Max or the Terminator X and X Max from your engine bay or on top of your fender, whatever, this uses 1/4-20 riv nuts that are going to come pre-installed in the piece. And so that way you don't have to try to ruin the threads on the piece or whatever. It's got a little bit of ventilation below it. So again, just like a nice option for that.
Is it possible for this to remain 3D printed, or is it best for that to be
It can.
in metal?
It can. There's some things of 3D print I don't want to give to a customer. Like this. Like this is more of like a showpiece and like something that's going to be seen a lot. And there's nothing inherently wrong with this piece. It's just that like the fit and finish is going to be better out of it.
So like the truck guys, you guys are mounting the ECU somewhere visible?
Some guys, yes. Some guys know it. Like if you have like a show type bay that you want like a nice nip tuck harness, like some are. Other guys are literally just stabbing it on the firewall, it depends on like what the application is. But it's a universal mount. So like this way, you can mount underneath the bench and you don't have to fight with the bolts every time that you want to get into it. It's just you can use Phillips head or whatever. Nice, easy hardware for that one. And then additionally, this is a Holley 3.5 LCD mount. And so this one is more designed for a 67 to 72, where it sits underneath the HVAC controls. And so this is going to be like if you're running an LS or any other sort of EFI motor, and all your controls for Holley are going to be right here, and it actually angles it perfect eye line and eyesight to the driver to the side. So this bracket in my hand right here, it's just like a 100-degree bend bracket that positions the screen towards you. And then this is the actual mount that comes with the Holley controller, but I've remodeled it and with these provisions for this flanged nuts or these flanged hardware, so that way you can actually buy this from us rather than having to drill your own, because these are nice like a chamfered fit. So that way there's not like additional pressure on the backside of your screen. So this is something that we actually offer, and it's 3D printed. But This is kind of like the basics of like a lot of the stuff we're offering, but again, it's in the same vein of this. We have more things coming down the line. We have like drop blocks for the 60 to 72 truck guys. So we're going to have a 2.5 inch and a 3 inch. We're prototyping a remote battery terminal box right now. We actually just finalized that design. We have a 3 inch exhaust flange that's, you can drill into the side of your fender, the side of the bed, the hood, like wherever your exhaust dumps, things like that. So yeah, we're working on the catalog, expanding it. But yeah, we went live last Friday, I think it was. And right now the love and the support everyone's been showing us has been great. Super excited.
Now I had a question.
Yep.
You made compressor mount.
Yes.
Anything to make something specific for the controller mount for Air Ride?
Yeah, I mean because in my Beetle, that's a good point. In my Beetle, I have the Airlift 3P, and actually, this was prior to me having a 3D printer. Our friend Ian designed and printed me it. We certainly could do that. I don't think we're shying away from any one thing in particular. We're just kind of seeing like what the market tells us they want. A lot of the stuff we're not reinventing the wheel. We're just kind of putting our spin and our flair on it. Yeah. So, but yeah, we absolutely. I mean, they just came out with the 4LP, and I mean, shoot, if you go on one, let me know.
I'm the kind of guy that's like, if I need to buy the ECU mount.
Mm-hmm.
From you, even though other people make the other things, I'll just buy everything from one place.
Yeah.
So it's like if you've got like one, not just saying one good thing, but if you've got the one good thing that I'm hunting after, if you make all the other ones, I'll just buy everything else. So like the compressor mount, well, they got a controller mount too. I just get that from them, and then it's like I got the whole thing.
Well, the other thing too is Robbie has such a great branding that he has I'm not going to say a large, because I mean that's relative to whoever you're talking to, but he's got a lot of support online, and so there's a community that wants to support us, him, and just if you're going to be buying it anyway, we just ask that you give us a look, and so to help us continue our passion with all this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, would you guys be open if someone's like, hey, like I would love to get a part that was like this X? I don't have a reference to something because I'm not familiar with the platform, but like you put something like that into prototype or development because someone's like asked for it, or maybe multiple people do.
Well, the beauty is we're working with a manufacturer that is also a small business to produce our sheet metal goods. Yeah. And so we're not running through a big, private company or public company, and we don't have to do like a run of 1,000 of them just to get like a few in our hands. So like we're getting a really good cost, which allows us to pass it through to the customer. But to that same vein, we don't need to cut 500 battery boxes and sit on 500 battery boxes. So if we talk to our customers and they say, hey, no, we actually like it like this, or like if you did that, like the next revision is probably going to have that.
I can see those, the exhaust port block ops coming with like the plate so you could hoist up the LS from the center.
Yeah. Or like engine feet. So like when it sits on the ground, like in the corner of your shop or something like that.
Yeah. Like you could have like the corner of the shop kit.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like ready to be hoisted. It can sit, or you can cover your
We'll call it the next spring.
I was say, right.
Air jail.
Yeah.
The old down the line.
Yeah.
How did you guys come up with the name?
So Robbie did. So he's definitely a creative driver for this, where his background is a lot of sales. And again, United by Trucks is like that's his sole business. Like he quit his full-time job and he's really just driven to do this. So he has the creative mind. It's a media company, it's a sales company, it's now a parts company. So yeah, the name was all him. I'll have to give him credit to it.
Yeah.
And again, he's in Atlanta, Georgia. I should have specified that first. So originally I towed my truck down to be on his YouTube show or channel, whatever you want to call it, in his podcast. And then I just flew down to Atlanta 2 weeks ago. We shot a bunch of the promos, did all the videos, all the photos. And then I was back home in like 24 hours. And then we launched it like 3 days later.
Is there more stuff coming out that you guys shot, or is everything out at the moment?
Right now, I think everything we're comfortable putting out is out. We do have a lot of stuff already that we're working on for the next production. So I think we're going to start looking into CNC billet parts, because we have a few things that are going to suit that bill. And so I think that's going to be like the next venture we do.
I was going to say, because right now, after the launch, 5 days, you guys put out 7 videos already, just all pertaining to the product and showcasing that, like, and stuff like that. So how was that to film and that was kind of a different side to you.
Yeah. Like it was, I've done a couple podcasts, especially with you guys, so I'm like comfortable on a microphone, but Robbie is just such a natural in front of the camera. Cause I mean, that's what his life is. And so he was really the driving force of that, and I was able to kind of like follow his lead. But I can't say enough about like the quality of his content and production and how serious he takes it. Like we had microphones and multiple lights, and we have I won't say hired, but a specific Gassin Supply Co. media person. His name's Garrett. He's from North Carolina. He also came down. So we had, multiple cameras set up, multiple lightings, multiple microphones, like multiple angles, like the editing, everything is really, really top tier. Like he's definitely like the type of us where it's like, if he's going to do it, he's going to do it. So like if you go check out the videos, gassinsupply.com, they're no slouch. The videos are great.
No, it's a great start. Again, especially launching everything, having it all together, prepared in one nice package.
Definitely click play, because we'll definitely get the chop from YouTube. Even though that's you and that's you right
I
there,
can like give you the rights to that video.
But yeah, the saying, if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. Yeah, it definitely applies here. Especially, I picked up on that. Not disrespectfully, I had never heard of him.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Until
he's from Atlanta,
until you went
like,
down
sure,
there.
yeah.
No, but even I don't exist in that bubble.
Yeah.
Like my truck bubble is just you. It's just like that's it.
I'm sorry.
So like and then you're like, oh, I'm going down here. So I'm gonna check out what Phil's doing, whatever. And I was like, this guy's. I think I text you. I was like, this guy's pretty cool. Like, I'm digging.
Dude, honestly. So when I went down in August, it was him and I met just from like being in the same space, just as like most automotive people,
internet people.
Yeah, and so. It developed into a business because I started doing stickers for him, and then into a friendship because we just realized like we have a ton in common, just like not just like as far as like our passion, but personally. And when I went down in August, his family was like just so opening to us. Like they cooked us lunch, we had dinner. Like they didn't like take us out to dinner. Like his wife cooked meatloaf and mashed potatoes and green beans and like sat us down and
Southern.
like. Yeah, man. And like, even just when I went down last time, she's like, hey, I'm doing barbecue pulled chicken. Like I got sliders for everyone. Like there's breakfast out here. There's coffee. And like the hospitality is just like top tier. Like I can't say enough about it.
Can't be matched.
Yeah, they're great people.
Yeah, you could tell just from that first like sit down you had with him, that podcast you did. I was like, this guy's cool. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, Robbie's the man.
Super nice. But even like speak to the quality of like because I watched it.
Yeah.
Versus
yeah, it's funny too seeing him on and off camera of like that switch of like when the cameras go on, like how professional and serious he takes it. Like he had like a couple stumbles like when we were recording it, and he was like, all right, I gotta dial it in. All right. Like it takes it very seriously, which it bodes so well for our partnership, because like it's not that I don't have the capability to do that. I don't have the bandwidth right now for that. Like I just got a new job that I'm taking very seriously. Like my stickers, like it's full time for me, and it's like I can't do this on my own. So
Focus on the stuff.
So the pairing between the two of us, it's like I see great potential for.
No,
us.
it's truly, for lack of a better term, yin and yang of like making something work.
Yeah.
And that's really what it takes. Everybody using their strengths essentially.
Yeah, go to the Trusted Brands.
Trusted brand. I was gonna click on that, and if you wanted to circle back.
Yeah,
to
so
that.
this is all the companies that we're going to be dealers for and vendors for. So AMD Garage, Boyd Welding, Circle D, Detroit, Little Shop, LOJ, Sweet Patina, QA1 and RNM, Switch, UBT, that's Robbie's, and then Tinworks. So again, in a similar vein, like a lot of these companies I just use anyway. So I was just going to say, it's been awesome to be able to pair with them. And
I was just going to add, that was basically just the same phone call you probably already have and saying, hey, what does it take for a dealer account or whatever? Yeah.
Because like out of the 12 here, you've
I got like 9 of them on my truck. Yeah, literally. Literally.
Yeah, it's a huge leap. I think it's really cool to check out the parts, especially like what you decided to open up with.
Yep.
It's like a perfect category of simple but effective.
Yep. And if you click on if you pull up here, and right now obviously our primary focus is trucks, but if you pull up like whatever year you're looking for, it'll also show our parts as well as all the vendor parts that are going to be applicable for that we have in stock ready to ship for you. So
yeah, wow. So he's got quite the catalog going on here. Wow, Ford, you allowed this?
I mean, if I have to.
What do we got going on for
the blue oval?
The blue oval we see. Oh, I see we got batteries.
Any 302 something?
Yeah.
No. This is before that time. Wow, you get a lot of parts on here.
Before that time.
A Ford F-100?
Yeah, they had 280s.
Did it?
Yeah.
I couldn't even tell you.
Well, it wasn't a 302.
Didn't have a flathead. Don't care. It's the only motor I like.
But it's listed under Ford F-100, but they're
because you can put an LS in there.
That's right.
Listen, if you're gonna buy a Ford, you better put the right one in.
You know what Jordan said?
Yeah.
Republicans buy sneakers too. That's it. That man knew.
Yeah.
272. So it's not. I mean, it's pretty close. Pretty close.
30 cubic inches short.
Yeah.
I like this. What's up with this for the long haul?
Just a little slogan.
That's like clever. It's got so many different layers to it.
Yep.
It's like they're gonna last a long time.
Yeah, which it also is like a tie-in to one of Robbie's United by Truck merch hats where it says long hauling on it. So it's just a little bit of a tie-in there.
Mm-hmm.
What's the plans? Not for product, but like what's next? What you got? Are you guys going to go to events? Are you going back out there to shoot more?
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I don't think that we have anything on the books of right now. We're just kind of like putting it out and seeing what happens with it. But Robbie is incredibly involved in all this stuff. Like he's right now in Liberty Hill, Texas with my friend Patrick at his shop, Mr. G's Classics. And he is building a little bit of his OBS truck right now. So he's using a lot of our parts. I'm sure he's filming a ton of content.
Oh,
so
cool, yeah.
I'm sure you'll see videos coming out in the short term, in a little short while here with all our products being highlighted in the real world.
Slight little sidetrack. Big shout out to Wild Steve. 369 in the chat, paying ahead my $2,000 tariff reparations. We really, really appreciate that. And then he also includes Beauty of the LS, puke face.
Emoji, yeah. 369, damn she fine.
Matter of fact, I don't know if he's still in the chat, but he has a LS for sale currently. I believe it's 5.7 liter, if I recall. Solid deal. Yeah,
it's going to be an LS1, or it's an aluminum Gen 4.
I think
it was in a 240. It came with all the accessories, a harness, and an ECU.
Yeah, whole good deal for a decent price.
I considered it.
It's going to be a good motor because it's an aluminum block.
He considered it, people. He considered it, people.
That's a whole nother leaf we're not ready to turn over just yet.
On here anymore.
I don't know. I've just been thinking about V8 noises ever since I got rid of mine.
Ever since, but you were so high on the 302. Your love for that, but now you're going to just be a cheap whore.
Well, no, part of me wants to, because I talk so much shit about LS, but part of me wants to go LS just to blow it up and be like, a Ford would never have done that.
Until it's 6 years into beating on it, and you're like, shit.
I got 4. Got 4 down.
Listen, I'm not like it's the only motor type of guy, but there's a reason they're so popular. They're affordable. They're interchangeable. They're compact.
I heavily considered
302
one.
Stuff.
Okay.
I heavily considered one.
Also not carbureted. It also doesn't leak everywhere. It also has
fuel injected
for the Mustang.
It also has a Y-block design. It also has a 4-bolt main. It has.
I don't know if it has a 4-bolt main.
Yeah. It's got a bigger cam core, so it's got a more gentle lobe on the cam versus a smaller cam core on the 302.
I like a rough lobe, where it grabs you at the base and tugs you.
I think you'd really like that.
You know the things that you like about yours, not the things that are bad with it.
Hey, man, I don't know.
It's a fine motor.
I don't know what kind of mains I got in there. All I know is it was sick, man. Fucking held together, man. I would like to do an LS, though. I think it would be fun. I don't know what I would put it in, because I don't know if I'd put it in my convertible.
Can I interest you in some exhaust port block-offs while you're building it?
Sequoia out there is fucking rearing to go.
If you saw the state of this thing, that's the last of my worries. So much cornbread in there.
Before we get onto that cornbread, what else can how excited are you to do this? Obviously, you have a million other things going on between work life, real life, all that sort of stuff.
Club Penguin.
When do you find the time, and what excites you about doing this?
I hammered all this stuff really hard. I took a week off between jobs when I was leaving my last one and coming on board with my current one. And a lot of this happened during that time period.
Okay.
And then, squeezing in it, like I said, it's been in the work for a couple months. So like squeezing in a couple projects here and a couple projects there. But the way my mind works is like I might procrastinate a little bit, but as soon as like I start going, it's like I got to see the end of it. I have to, except on one of my trucks. I think that's a little bit different though for that one. Fuck that thing.
I was going to say your general, feelings toward that thing, I think, have a lot to do with why it's not at a stage.
It's such an easy fix too. I'm just bitter and lazy.
Well, plus you built a whole beetle in between.
Yeah, that was classic car guy thing. It was like one went to shit, and I was like, man, buy another one.
Let me just start over on something else way further back.
Yeah, let me just make this way harder than I need to.
That's all right. That's a cool car. That's a cool car.
But yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now, and we hope you guys check us out, support us. If any of this stuff shows interest for you, if you're just want a couple stickers, or I think we actually have.
We got some merch up here, baby.
Up for sale too.
Oh,
a little trucker cap, a mid brim right there, or a mid rise one.
I think I might snag a battery box for the Mustang.
Ooh,
I got a battery.
You do have a battery. You're almost
I don't think it's a Group 34.
No, it's not. But I'd like to.
It could be.
Just cut it down.
You can definitely get yourself a battery box because
planning ahead.
The world is your oyster when it comes to.
I can mount it wherever the fuck I wanted to as well.
I mean, especially now in the build.
Literally anywhere. Anywhere I want to put it.
You want it, you got it.
And
that's a great decal.
Yeah, Robbie's been really good at like guerrilla marketing too for the last like 3 months. I've given him, I sent him up some stickers, and with all of his United by Trucks orders, he's been throwing in Gassin supply stickers. So everyone that's been buying stuff from him, they're like, "The hell is this thing?"
Yeah,
so,
that's what we're about to find out.
About to know.
Yeah, Josh, I think you could actually use. You can use a bunch of this stuff here.
There's a few pieces that could be beneficial long term.
I think this could be you for sure. I think you're going to need somewhere to mount an ECU.
Yeah, we can come up with a Coyote motor ECU.
Wait till you see Josh's ECU.
Oh, we had to look earlier.
Yeah.
We had to look earlier.
Yeah.
Should be all right. All right.
Quite the spaghetti.
It's a big girl.
That's all right.
Oh, that one's pretty girthy.
Do you have any ideas whirling around your head of stuff that you are like excited to try and create next?
Yeah, we just did the drop blocks should be fun because that's going to be a CNC part that we did. The exhaust flames, like I mentioned before, that one's really cool. We put a lot of effort into that one where it's I don't think it's been displayed yet, so I won't say too much. But it's self-centering on the piece. It's not just like a floating on top of the panel. It's a quality piece, and that's why we're going CNC with it. But there's a couple things, and I just did one that's really creatively designed in a way that's sustainable for us. Mm-hmm. And so we got a couple more things coming down the pipeline. But it's super fun, and it's really just sharpening my skills in CAD modeling and Fusion. So,
anything you're planning to make out of aluminum?
We actually looked into a couple of these brackets from aluminum, but not. I don't know if I saw the benefit of it.
So that's what I was just right. It's
because if we're powder coating, I mean, we could offer a raw aluminum maybe down the line, but because everything's being powder coated, the weight savings on something like this is just it's negligible.
Have you taken into account the thickness of powder coat in design stuff?
Yeah.
Not that stuff is like so sensitive with fitment, but
powder coating is actually like a fraction of the thickness of paint. Like you'd think it would be a lot thinner. It's actually really, really thin. But yeah, all these parts are designed with a specific thickness in mind where like this battery box.
Depends on who's gunning it on.
Yeah, that's true. Like this battery box, for example, like it's specifically out of 3/16 steel, and so that way it actually tab and slots into itself, and so it's again a self-centering. It's like a jig when it gets welded.
Yeah.
Where again, like, and then all these, it's called sheet metal rules. When you build this out of 1/8" steel, Fusion 360 will know like how much of relief to put in the metal, where and when you bend it, so like it doesn't actually tear or shatter the part when you're producing it. So all this is very forethought out and kind of from the ground up has like the vision throughout it.
How are you? Obviously, you have Goldie. You have you have access to a few things. Although, actually, Robbie is going to have access to a lot of stuff. Right?
A square body Suburban right now that he's going to be working on. His OBS is getting like a full QA1 treatment right now, I think as we speak. He has his 68 C10, affectionately known as Teddy. It's like a mint 503 green truck. It's gorgeous. That's got an LS into it, and he also has a brown 98 OBS truck. Yeah, that's Teddy. It's
okay. So you got plenty for
that looks gray, but
for R&D.
And as soon as we were like talking about like another truck, I was like, I think I'm gonna have to buy like an OBS now.
There you go.
Yeah,
it's time. You got to add to the stable.
Yeah, it's a really cool truck. I like that one.
What's his engine?
Oh, he actually that's a 5.3 truck motor.
Okay.
It's a Vortec.
Yeah, he actually has his own line of TIC Performance cams called the UBT cam, and I think that's going to be available on our website as well for all LS motors.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep. Yeah, we have well, I won't say we because it's not a Gassin supply, but it is a United by Trucks.
The Royal we.
Right.
Yeah.
The Royal we.
Yeah.
You mean our cam?
I'm a big fan of the Royal we.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to the Phil cam.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can come up with a much more creative name.
I could
Phil
do that.
Cans.
Cams.
Cam. I like that. All right, you hear that, TIC Performance?
Yeah. I think get your grubby little dick beaters on. Man. Grind one down. Let them know you.
What? No, mine will be just like a flat spot on the lobe, so every time you fire, you think you have a misfire. That'd be mine.
The tagline can be, I like big lobes and I cannot lie.
Yeah.
Just fucking run with it.
I mean, didn't Zach ended up with his own cam? Mr. Zachary. Right?
Yeah. That's the cam I have in my 86.
Yeah. So it's like, it's
BFD.
possible. Robbie's got his. It's
Yep.
possible, man. Anything's possible.
Yep.
The world's your oyster.
I was
Cam
about
the
to
world.
make a joke that my
Here's the
cam was
whole
called Bigfoot's dick.
Well, that's what the BFD.
That was
is.
just-
BFD.
yeah.
cam I have.
Some of there's so many good cam names.
Hell yeah.
So good. Texas Speed has a bunch of them. Yeah.
There needs to be one called like Drunken Bar Fight or something. It's like the ZZ Top intro.
Yeah. Hot for Teacher.
Hot for
That's the
yeah,
name
Hot
of the
for
cam.
Teacher.
Yeah.
Van Halen.
Yeah.
Thing is, he said it's easy top, and I knew the song.
Yeah.
Already.
My bad, Van
It's like I
Halen.
knew what you meant.
ZZ Top.
Sharp dressed man. Yeah, that is.
That'd be an interesting.
That's checking out.
That's an interesting cam name.
Yeah.
So, as far as your personal projects, I ran to the bathroom. I don't know if Josh touched on it.
Not yet.
So you've kind of got 3 things in the stable to work on.
Yeah.
What's up this winter?
This winter is going to be the square body Focus. I have to get that truck done for no other reason than I'm sick of looking at it stationary in my driveway. I've had that truck for 3 years now, and I've never driven it a single inch.
That's
Never.
tough. That's tough.
It's tough, and it's got a lot of money sitting into it. So, to kind of give you some backstory on that truck is it's a QA1 double adjustable coilover truck, front and rear, sway bars, Tremec TKX 5-speed, built 6-liter, heads, cam, intake, lifters, springs, cam bearings, new water pump, all like frostbite radiator, Bayer brakes, all AN lines. I mean, American Auto wiring harness on the truck, painless or PSI on the motor, like every half cage into it. Dakota Digital,
A custom built half
yeah,
cage.
it is not. So it looks like a grandpa's truck, but that is a very serious truck.
What the fuck are you gonna do with it? Why do you have a cage?
Because I wanted to road race it. The whole point of this truck is like I wanted to like
Jesus.
dude, this truck is no slouch.
Why have I never seen these pictures?
Because it doesn't drive an inch.
The cage is
Yeah. So the
sick.
cage is so when you close the door and you look at it from behind, you can't see
You can't
it.
see
It's
it.
not
Yeah,
visible.
but it's meant to have like a
awesome.
5-point in it.
It's very cool.
Yeah, new carpet, new dash pad, new door cards, like new door seals, like every thing on that truck is essentially brand new.
This is usually where I leave whatever I'm dropping off at your house.
yeah, literally, that's what it's become. But like,
It's a receptacle.
and it's a California truck too. So when I painted the frame, I was like struggling to get the factory coat off of it. It's so nice. Like there isn't a blister of rust, not on the rocker, not on the cab corner, not on the fender. Like it's gorgeous. Like the roof rails are perfect. It's got sun-baked patina. It's an awesome truck. And so all that to say, I got it running and driving, or not driving, but running. And I pushed it the next day to get something, and the fucking rear main seal is leaking. And it just shot every bit of motivation I had out of this thing. And because it's a brand new output shaft on the transmission and a brand new pilot bearing, the transmission to put it on to mount the transmission on the motor is just, it's such a bear that the whole motor and trans has to come out. But yeah, it's a brand new LS7 clutch, Tilton hydraulic throwout bearing. Like this thing, it's a pedal conversion from Level 7 Motorsports because it was originally an automatic truck. Like, yeah, this thing's it's a serious machine. But I just got some wheels and tires for it. I'm trying to motivate myself to finish it. Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm not kidding.
That's the funniest move. I got all this work, but I got some wheels and tires.
Yeah. Dude, it's been sitting for
Got to do it.
It's been sitting for like a year and a half now.
You just need the bump of motivation. That was the wheels
I
and tires.
have to do it. Like I just.
Well, now you can I assume
So
you can use this like gas and kind of build it in.
Yeah.
And like
So
there's some stuff associated with
the
it.
whole thing is the So I have the three vehicles. I have a 68 C10, I have this 86 square body C10, and then I have a 68 Beetle, or my wife has a Beetle, allegedly. And so the gold truck, the 68's going into storage. The Beetle is actually going out to Old Soul Motoring in Worcester to get the interior done. And that was done so that this truck can go in my garage, and it has to get finished. Like, I just got my engine hoist out of storage. Yep. I have everything at my house to work on. I just got to now get the time.
You still running the engine hoist that we traded for?
You know, it's funny. I literally pulled it out of storage, and I was like, I took this from Corey.
Yeah.
Absconded this from him.
What did we trade for?
Your floor mats in the Civic.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I was like, hey, I can't borrow this for 3 years and not give you money for it. So, like, please take this.
I was willing to give it to him. I don't know, whatever.
Too nice of a guy.
I think it's pretty funny that, because you're going to pull that engine in 2 hours.
Minimum. Like, it's going to be so...
You're just so mad you, like, won't pull it out of hatred.
What's even worse about it is when I first wired the motor, I was cranking, and it was just, like, misfiring. It sounded like the timing was off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pause.
I know. Crazy.
He's fucking crazy.
I was cranking the truck.
Yep.
And it sounded like the timing was off. And what had happened is I had the injectors plugged into the wrong ones, and so it was spraying gas on the wrong position on the motor. And so finally, at like Monday night at like 10 o'clock at night, it was just like one of those like, holy shit, I think I know what it is.
Let me change this.
I went out there, and it was tap of the key, fired right over, sounded absolutely filthy. Like, I built the whole exhaust by myself. It's got long tube headers, but it's a 2-into-1 Y pipe, like all mandrel bent, 3-inch aluminized steel. And I forget what mufflers are on it, but anyway, fired up, sounded absolutely filthy. I was on cloud 9, and then the next day I was like, I have to like get my lawnmower or something and push it, and I just saw the puddle of oil, and I was like, fuck this thing, dude.
You know for a fact it's a rear main?
100%. Which it pisses me off too, because I replaced it and I just didn't get a quality one. When the motor was out, I replaced it. I even did like a billet barbell, oil barbell on the backside of it, which like pushes the oil like down a passage. Like, everything I did to that truck, I was like, nope, I want to future-proof this thing 100%. It's
but the rear man, that's where you're like, you know what,
and
I'd really love to do twice?
And it's a brand new clutch, a brand new pressure plate, and a brand new flywheel. And I was like, if it was an automatic, I'd just be driving it. But because it's a stick, I'm like, I'm going to destroy this clutch.
Right. Yeah.
I'm going to smoke $800 clutch or whatever the thing costs. And so
it's not a dirt bike.
But yeah, a brand new Tremec TKX transmission just sitting in my driveway.
Yep.
Kills me.
It's so funny because I know you're going to pull that off really fast and just be like, why didn't I just do that?
I know. Once I get going, I was thinking about it today. Like, I think as soon as I take off the bolts to the hood, it'll be like, okay,
go time.
Yeah,
I have to rip the Band-Aid off. But.
The other part, because it sat here parked shortly after you realized.
I haven't touched it since then.
Because like you were like, yeah, I have to pull the motor out.
And so I took it out of storage here in April, put it back on the trailer, pushed it off the trailer into the spot in my driveway, and it hasn't moved.
Yeah, yeah.
Just sits there. But in the interim of that leaking oil is when I built the Beetle.
Right,
I did it for business. Yeah, I prototyped all those parts.
Yeah,
that's true.
Sure.
Yeah, but the Beetle's great.
Rear man leak built the whole Beetle.
Shout out to the LS, man, right?
Oops.
But yeah, so the Beetle, I put like 5,000 miles in that car this winter or this summer. Corey and I took it up to Vermont. It was great. It's just been absolutely flawless. And we're sending it up to Old Soul Motoring. I'm going to get the seats done, the door cards, the headliner, the window seals. Like, it's going to get like a full interior on it. So
from here, you'd never know. But
the interior is roached.
The driver's seat's worse than the passenger.
The driver's seat is
it's cooked,
smacked. Dude, it's got like half the spring showing in it, like the recliner's broken, so like your head's like on like the rear deck of it. Like, it's the interior is bad, but it drives.
It drives great.
Yeah. So I got new low back seats for it, so I can finally stop people complaining about that they're high backs in there.
What's the big deal?
Oh, they're not cool. You didn't know that?
Don't you?
I was gonna say, I feel like the Beetle. Oh,
Beetle people don't even like that year Beetle. That's oh no,
dude, I couldn't even tell you.
Oh no, they don't. That's not a cool Beetle.
That's
looks cool to me.
I mean, that's probably the coolest one I know.
You ever consider that the other Beetle people aren't cool?
No, because it's 66 is the last year of like the cool Beetle.
Okay.
Because that has like the Porsche bucket style headlights, where mine are like flat facing.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to make it a Porsche. That's why.
I know.
They're holding on to any last bit.
No, it is a Porsche. It's the POOR.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
But this still has a flat windshield, so you can see in this photo, which like by Beetle people is like that. Just kind of cool. You
No,
know?
I think that's really
as soon
on
as
the cusp.
as soon as it's a Super Beetle, which came out in I think 72, that's when they're like, oh, you can't even.
You
drive
might
with
as
us.
well be a water cooler.
Yeah, literally.
Might as well at that
literally.
point.
That's like
Yeah.
a racial slur.
Yeah,
You water cooler.
yeah. But,
Yeah, they differentiate like
oh
crazy.
yeah, they 100%.
It's ridiculous.
But yeah, all that to say, in 67 and 68, they have high back seats like that, and those are not cool, apparently. So
Was it a
It's
safety?
nice you're like back and
yeah,
neck,
it was
though.
literally
Does it
like
say a safety thing?
Yeah, because in a low back. I mean, granted, you get rammed in that thing.
I'm cooked anyway.
It
I was-
doesn't
right,
matter. High back, low back,
yeah.
no back,
I'm
don't
cooked
matter.
anyway.
Yeah, you're
gonna
in the
have no
firewall.
back.
yeah, literally.
But at least the high back gives you something.
Not mine because like it's in the back seat. Like I have like no back.
That's true. It's just like
The driver's seat now is just like it's a milk crate. It's bad.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Right? It's just Jesus.
Yeah, there's
passenger seat doesn't
No
move
back.
forwards or
Literally fold
backwards.
in half.
yeah. If you look in this photo, the bump in the back window, that's the headrest for the driver's seat. That's how far.
Oh shit!
I thought
Yeah,
that was
no.
it right there.
Yeah, and then look how
That's
far
the
forward.
passenger.
the
Oh my
passenger
God,
sits.
dude!
It's fucked.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Damn.
So
You got that fucking lean back right there going.
Dude, how
Holy
does your arm
shit.
make it from here to here?
well, luckily the
Well,
car is this big
it's
in
tiny.
totality.
You're like
Yeah.
this, a straight Superman in it.
When I called Old Soul, I've been on the phone with Brandon, the owner, and just kind of like chopping it up, going back and forth, planning for it. And he was like, well, you don't, I drove to Poughkeepsie, New York to pick up the lowbacks because they're rarer than hen's teeth because everybody that has them doesn't want to sell them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's a small conglomerate of people who.
Oh
Fucking,
yeah, a
you know.
whole stash of them. But
Yeah.
yeah, I do have a set. And so he was like, if you don't want to like clean those up, he's like, we can just convert your current seats. And I was like, no. I'm like, they're smoked.
Yeah.
Nah, man.
These things are going nowhere.
By
with the
convert, you
trash.
mean build from
Yeah.
scratch?
I was like, these things are trashed. So yeah, that goes there. The 68 C10, I got some plans for that next year. I got to just kind of like bring it to the here and now. I'm not going to go crazy with it. I'm sure people are thinking turbo, and that's not going to happen ever in that truck. But update a few things, and so that's kind of like what's on the plate for the trucks in the car.
All the vehicles.
That's it.
You got a whole fleet of them, man. You got a good cycle going though.
Do I?
Yes, you've got one in storage.
Yep.
You've got one that is going elsewhere to be worked on.
Yep.
And then you've got space to work on one.
Yeah.
This is why
So when you get
It's a
right,
good.
big brain move.
You know the recycling logo, the triangle,
Yeah.
the 3 arrows. Then
Yeah.
you got it going.
Do you know? I see it as like money being thrown in a trash can.
Yeah, it always is.
It's like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Windows XP loading, the
Yeah.
money just going into a garbage
That's
can.
what I see it as.
I've always, when I had 3 cars, if I had a good flow going of like what needs what, and
It
they
feels
didn't all
good.
need it at the same time,
Yeah.
I was happy throwing the money in the trash can as long as they all needed it
Yeah.
at the same time. As soon as they needed 2 things needed at the same time, get rid of them all.
Oh, dude.
Get rid of them all.
There is something to be said about like just having one project car and just that being the one that you always refine, because
Yeah.
like having multiple is not easy. And I'm not saying this from like a point of ego, but like it is so hard to find the free time to work on everything. Just doing oil changes on like your cars takes a day.
Well, Chuck talks about all the time. His seasonal oil changes is like a
Starts.
week long
Yeah,
Yeah.
it sucks.
extravaganza. Yeah,
It sucks.
and it's always the year of the 6.
Dude,
it's never the year of the 6.
it's always the year, yeah. Chuck spends more time cleaning oil off his floor than he does replacing the oil in his cars.
No, I was here. When was I there?
When
Weeks
he
ago, and
when-
it wasn't. It actually wasn't bad
I was
before.
gonna say he keeps nice
Oh,
and
I was
tidy.
here
there.
actually like last week. Actually,
Yeah.
Everything leaks, that's why.
It leaks, but he's
Nah,
got the
he got
carpets.
buckets
Get
to
the
put
big
into.
mats.
Yeah, yeah, and then he has incidents every now and again. Was the
Incidents.
I forgot what it was. He spilled something recently. He was complaining about it, dude.
Nah, I don't know. I just helped him move a wood stove, and it was pretty clean in there.
when he was talking about how he went to Toyota and had his car just like serviced, and they were like, oh, like diff fluid, trans fluid,
Yeah.
whatever. I was just like, I can relate to that so much because it's just like I've been talking about doing that forever. I'm not going to do it. So you can finally.
Yeah,
Yeah. Plus, like that stuff stinks. It gets all over you.
ATF and diff fluid smells terrible.
I like ATF and diff fluid. I do not like brake fluid.
What?
And
I don't even know if I couldn't even pick out the smell of brake fluid.
Oh, it's
Okay.
terrible.
I couldn't even pick
And
it out.
coolant. I don't like how coolant feels.
Coolant's like slimy.
Coolant-
It gets like
Weird.
chalky when it dries.
yeah.
That really pisses me off.
Diff
bad,
fluid
too.
just stinks. I mean, I changed the
fluid's the
diff fluid.
worst.
I changed the diff fluid in the Mustang, the old one, and it stunk in this garage for like a month and a half.
diff-
Yeah, I
fluid
like that
reeks.
smell.
That's
What's wrong with you?
broken.
I cracked one of my
Smoked too
diffs
many
open just
tea
so I could
bags as a
smell it. Yeah. Ripping that fucking
Ripping the
Nestle
Lipton.
tea.
That Lipton.
Ripping the
Lipton.
Lipton, son.
I was lipping the Lipton.
I did the trans fluid in the Honda last year, and like just as it started pouring, I'm like turned around and I had a bucket, but it smelled so bad. I was like, it has to be all over the floor. Like I was dead convinced it was everywhere.
Yeah, it's punching.
I'm scarred from ATF because the 68 used to leak out of the pinion seal or the output shaft of the transmission, and so it would whip on the drive shaft and then throw it on the exhaust. And so everywhere I drove,
aromatic.
I would just smell burning ATF.
That's what my Sequoia smells like.
Which is flammable, let me tell you, too. Thank God it didn't burn.
Well.
Yes, ATF is flammable.
What is leaking? My center diff is leaking. And so that whips it on the exhaust, and then my front diff leaks. Yeah, it does.
I would go underneath it on every few months and Scotch Brite off the burnt ATF just to come right back.
Just try to get some sanity out of it.
But that's fixed, thanks God.
That's good. That's good. And the 68 doesn't need anything. There's desires, there's things you want to do.
The only
but
thing
it
needs right now is the accessory drive on that is one company makes the alternator bracket, another company makes the power steering, another company makes the water pump spacer, and so everything is just kind of off, and and so
sounds like you should design
it sounds like a job for a guy.
Yeah, sounds like a particular company could.
I think what I'm going to do for this one is Holley makes a really nice, they call it the mid mount, and I never quite understood why it costs so much money, but I looked into it, and it's a self-contained case that bolts into the 4 points where the water pump does, and it's just the housing for it. And so it uses a C7 style water pump, which you can just service in and out. You don't have to take the whole pump off. And then that bracket itself holds the alternator that they sell, that holds the power steering pump, that holds everything. So this bracket at the top of this picture here is the only thing. Oh yeah, it says it's a spendy piece.
Dude.
It's a spendy piece. But everything is aligned and manufactured in the same spot, and so I think
we got AC now.
I think I'm
power steering.
I mean, it comes with everything in the picture.
It comes with the AC compressor, not the condenser.
Alternator though.
Yeah. That's power steering pump alternator.
When people say LSs are cheap, I think this in my head.
No, you can do it like I did for $300 and throw a belt twice a year, which I'm just done with. I can deal with it. What it happened to my wife driving.
Right.
That's when I was like, nope, this can't be anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want her stranded on the side of the road, which I was cutting the grass. I was having a great time. It's a sunny day. She fucking called me 9 times and I didn't even notice it. And all of a sudden I pick up my phone. She's going, I was like, oh, hey babe. She's like, I'm on the side of the road. The truck's beeping. There's no power. And I was like, wow. Yeah, I was like, open the hood, check the belt. She's like, there's no belt. And I was like, yeah, I figured so. I'm on my way.
Yeah.
You have tractor
belt on hand?
No, luckily it was wrapped underneath the control arm. And so I was like, all right, hang on to that. I was like, I'll come and fix it. So
you need that. Yeah, pop the tractor out there.
Yeah.
Water boy.
But because of that, I think I'm going to upgrade to this system. And something I want to do is rewire the whole truck. And I want to redo the brake lines. And then in conjunction with that, I think it's just time to put heat and AC into it. And so that's going to be if not next year, next winter.
Yeah.
Kind of looking like the big picture, but
I love how
something like this.
You're I kind of look at it the same way, but it's like you threw
You're kind of guy.
You threw a $30 belt, so you're going to buy a $2,300 kit.
Yeah.
Well, it's convenience.
It's also happened to me 3 times, and so enough is enough.
I mean, you got rid of a whole car because you couldn't get a fucking deodorant stick on your Honda Civic belt.
No, I got rid of that car because it fucking threw a rod.
That's true. Too. Yeah.
I mean, to the new owner, it's great. No,
he knew. He knew.
Do they make AC lines? Are you going to make your own AC lines?
No, I'm going to do my own because I have the shaved firewall, and a lot of the kits that use the Vintage Air, which is the tried and true for this, they go through the firewall, which I don't want to do. So I want to route them down the fenders and then tuck them and then go inside the side of the cab so you still see nothing. So visually, I don't want the engine bay to change much, but we'll see. But yeah, the big benefit of this is it uses an OEM style spring tensioner, where mine right now is a turnbuckle rod, and so the tension is always adjusted
tense.
By you. Yeah, very, very tense. And so I think that's putting additional strain on the pulleys and just the system as a whole. So I'm like, you know what? I haven't touched that truck in 3 years or something like that. Yeah, that's that picture
right
there shows
I want to see it together.
Yeah, it's a really, really compact system.
I like that.
too.
So compact as in
flat because all right. So
how far is it going to come off the front of the engine?
So on the LS motors, there's three different length crank pulleys. There's the truck, which is the longest. There's the Camaro, which is the middle, and then there's the Corvette, which is the tightest to the block. This is a Corvette pulley, so this puts the package really, really tight up against it, and then also like really low, so like you can see it's like below the valve covers.
Yeah, I love a tight and low package.
Yeah,
yep.
There we go.
Tucks it in.
That's good.
Yeah, so
tucking that
full,
package.
full tucky.
Full tuck.
which I mean, there's a lot of other things I could get into about like the way that my belt is ran, like the water pump.
I mean that high mount is yours currently a high mount?
No, mine
Okay.
has. I'm gonna do the middle one right there because I can't. I don't want the alternator up that high.
So that's what I've just seen. You know, a handful of
Yeah,
them
it's
with
crazy.
the
Like,
alternator way out there. And just
I specifically
like left
did
field.
not want to do that. I originally wanted the alternator down on the driver's side, but that's where my steering rack is, so I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
So I kind of want like that middle package right there.
I think that's what bothered me the most about my V8 too is like how they put everything, and I wish I could just buy a kit to change it. And you can, but it's like,
Yeah, well, this is why I just decided to do it. But yeah, I haven't touched this truck in 3 years, like ever since I did like that's going to be like something that has like crazy,
Dude.
clearance issues on the frame or something like that.
that high mount just
That's
looks
it.
ugly.
Just yeah.
It's like
it's
the
just-
alien's
Do you know what's
head.
funny? The reason I'm in the position I'm at now because a lot of the brackets do that. They put the alternator way up
Way
high
up
on the
high.
valve cover, and it just looks
Stupid.
awful.
It looks like bug eyes right
Awful.
now.
Yeah.
It looks like a bug's eyes.
That's where mine was. I hated it.
It looks so
I
bad.
literally popped the hood and just be like,
Oh,
shit,
that was a
this
good
sucks.
photo, Corey. Whatever that last one. See the fleshness of
yeah,
how
exactly.
Okay. Yeah. Nice.
That's what you want to see.
Yeah, like also
Tight low pack.
I'll be just being able to like know which belt goes on the truck and like because right now I have two different belts like if it's a new belt or an old belt like, because like it literally stretches like a full inch and because it's a turnbuckle tensioner it's like I have two different belt sizes like it sucks and it's a Subaru belt so I gotta be done with that.
That's why you be throwing them.
Yep. Yeah, like I had a E36 power steering pump that I mounted the pulley backwards and then did spacers.
Yeah, it's just cobbling shit together.
Yeah.
I mean that's why you can do LS stuff cheap because like they make a bunch of like $50 brackets to relocate like your factory truck alternator, but it just comes at the cost of aesthetics and functionality.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, kind of a couple things on that. So that's kind of like my big picture as a whole of what I'm hoping to get done. But
I'm interested in the AC lines. I'm like really interested in making my own AC lines for the Honda.
now, is it something that you'll buy just like a crimper set to do, or is it like you go to like a hydraulic shop and have them crimp it for you?
So I kind of want to be silly and buy the tool myself.
Yeah, that's probably where I'm going to
But there's a hydraulic hose shop down the road that I've talked to before for a custom clutch line, and did make anything.
Yeah.
They're super nice, helpful, easy, way more affordable than buying the tool myself.
Yeah.
But I kind of like you.
Yeah.
Kind of want to do the whole thing.
Yeah, it's just cost aside, it's just like way more satisfying to build your own stuff.
Yeah, I just want to so the AC lines on the Honda are old. Like the foam on them so deteriorated. There's no insulation anymore. So I could buy new ones, and they have like the janky little foam insulator on them. But like the new AC lines, rubber, they're flexible, they're insulated way better than anything else. They're gonna be more efficient, and you can also run them a better path.
Yeah.
I'm not really looking to run anything in the fender well or hide anything too much. It's just kind of really set how they go. You're not set by a hard line that needs to bolt into certain bracket holes.
Yeah.
So,
well, if you had a 3D printer and fusion skills, you could make your own brackets for it too.
There you go.
Literally.
Well, maybe we'll have to explore
cook
that.
something up. Yeah, a couple companies make a really cool thing where you cut the side of the cab firewall, like not like the forward facing one, and then it's a billet pocket that sits into it that like has like bulkheads for AC lines. I've seen a couple of those.
That's super
before.
cool.
Yeah. So I'll probably do something like that, but I've seen people do it like towards like the kick panel, like on the bottom of the cab. Just I'll figure it out.
The car already has the bulkhead fitting on the firewall, so it's like if I don't use it, then I have to put something else there.
Yeah.
And like the block off plates just
they look corny.
My case look cheap.
Yeah.
So it's like why not just get nice new fittings? One, no one can see because I put the battery back where it belongs, and two, like I know those work.
Do you know what's so funny? So my 86, my square body, was a factory automatic car with AC. I took the AC out and converted it to a manual, where my 68 was a factory manual with no AC, and I put an automatic in it, and I put AC in that one. Like the opposite of what I should do.
That's all right. Think about how comfortable that thing's going to be with AC.
I know. Well, not only just like the AC factor, but what really hinders late season driving is the condensation on the windshield.
Yeah.
Like I can't drive them to work in the morning because when I wake up, there's a bunch of dew on the windshield and like I can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
I drove the Beetle a couple times like in the last couple weeks, and for like the first 5 miles,
you driving with a rag in your hand?
Dude, it's like I'm looking at like a light diffuser of a windshield. Like I have nothing. I'm
Not
like, this
to mention
is so
you're in
dangerous.
a fucking Beetle trying to.
Well, not only that, but like then the windows are open. I'm like funneling the cold, freezing cold air at the windshield. I'm like, what the hell am I doing here? Like,
it's got to be a better way.
I know.
That's all right.
What can you make any suggestions of either resources or things to play with in Fusion to start?
I found this YouTube channel, and it was like learn Fusion once a day, or like learn Fusion in 30 days, one a day. And I followed like 2 days worth and was like, okay, I can figure it out from here. You know, just like get me in to like set up a file, like learn how to create a component, create a sketch, like what extruding does, what fillet does. And then from there, it's just like I could probably show you the video too.
Something like that. Day one learn.
No, it was a guy making like an electrical conduit.
Got to be careful on there.
Yeah. Yeah, like I did like 2 days worth, and then like
You felt comfortable.
not comfortable, like, but I was like enough that like when I get stumped, I'll just like research that thing, and that's how I learned Adobe Illustrator. That's how I learned Photoshop. That's how I learned Lightroom. That's how I learned how to build cards. It's like try not to get overwhelmed by learning the whole thing at once, and just incrementally learn what you need to. Which there's the issue with that is that like you'll miss a lot of steps. And, like you'll end up doing shit way wrong, and like talk to somebody that actually knows what they're doing in Fusion.
Yeah.
They would see my workflow and throw up because they would be like, "You're doing what?" And it works, you know.
I've done that recently with Excel, just trying to manipulate a bunch of different stuff within Excel, and then
some guy that doesn't even use Excel for Excel anymore. He uses coding.
Or coding or script or just shortcuts in general. And I'm just like,
how the fuck did
I just wasted a half a day.
Yeah, like when you
populating all that info.
When you learn what like a VLOOKUP is, you're like, holy shit. Yeah, literally.
Yeah, and shouts to anybody who's doing that. Just a little IT moment. Don't fucking use AI to
write VBAs.
To fix your Excel sheet. Don't input the data into AI.
No, dude, I dump all the confidential
all the company data.
Dude,
what I'm talking about
the amount of people ripping confidential data into Excel and be like, hey, can you
populate
organize this?
Yeah.
It's free for a reason, because they're selling your fucking data, dude. So
not mine.
Doing something with it. Yeah.
It's going
Selling,
somewhere.
Keeping, whatever.
But yeah, that's kind of like my thing, and I'm still not great. There's two different aspects or multiple aspects of Fusion. I feel that like there's the sheet metal stuff, which is like what I'm really comfortable with, and then there's solid or 3D sketching, which is like more like rounded shapes, and like if you want to like make like this can here or something like that.
Yep.
Learning the sheet metal stuff is really pretty easy.
So I got in there and could, on obviously multiple axis stuff, like flat stuff.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you know what? That's not too bad. And
Yeah.
adding chamfers and different things like that. Didn't do it till like, ooh, let me replicate something or build something specifically for that. So I can maneuver around in there, but never, like, I don't know where to.
I'll tell you this. The first thing you should be doing is figuring out what thickness material you want the part to be made out of.
Yep.
And that's kind of like the ground rule one, because if you're working in a sheet metal aspect of Fusion, as soon as you don't extrude it. Extruding means like taking like, say like you drew a sketch of like a square on like a flat axis and you extruded it. That means like pulling the shape up 1/2 inch, 1 inch, whatever.
Yeah, into an actual.
In sheet metal, you don't do that. You flange it. And so once you've created, say like we'll use 1/8 inch steel. Like you've told it, I want 1/8 inch steel, and like I've set in all the parameters for like 1/8 inch metal. You don't extrude it, you just click that surface and you flange it. And what that does is it basically sets the thickness of that sketch to the thickness of the metal.
Yeah.
And so that way, when you do export it as what's called a DXF,
it's going to have those.
It has the
bends.
actual width of the material built into it.
Yep.
And so then from there, say you wanted to make like a 90 degree, you would grab that flange tool again and grab the corner of the surface that you wanted to flange up or down.
Yeah.
So say like you had this sketch here and you wanted to go up, you grab the top right corner and then you can set it like 20 inches up or whatever you want. And so with those two things, like if you can kind of like dimensionally draw and like know that, you can really get pretty far.
Yeah.
The hardest thing I find is like centering and positioning holes, because you can draw what's called a construction line. So a construction line is a line in Fusion that isn't a hard line to like pull a surface from, and it's just a reference essentially.
I was
So
say
say like
allows you to repeat.
yeah, so say essentially you wanted to have like this logo right here on this axis at every single time. You would draw a construction line across this flange right here, this surface, and that wouldn't obstruct the design at all, but you could center this against that line. So you could set a constraint of this logo against that line, and that line doesn't actually interfere with the product itself. So that's how you would get like this point in reference to this point, like this is centered to that one. And so learning all the constraints is really important too, but with those few things, like you can kind of get around it.
Yeah.
Enough to like be dangerous.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So that's like the 101 of like what I know. And everything at your own risk. I'm an idiot. Like I don't know Fusion. I can just kind of get through it.
Right. Well, enough to you know, build and showcase stuff. For
Which
sure.
again, like I have zero formal training on this stuff. Fusion is free. I have the paid version myself now, but with the free version, there's some restrictions that you can't do. Like
there's a particular file you can't export. I forgot what it is.
No, you can't import a mesh file and create it into a working surface. Okay. So say you had like a 3D scan of this LSPCM. If you imported that into the free version of Fusion, you can only see it. You can't do anything with this object.
Okay.
Whereas in the paid version, you can click this top surface and be
build
like,
off it.
I want to point something off of this. I want this hole to be a reference hole. So that's like the benefit of like the paid Fusion.
Yeah.
Additionally, you can only have 10 saved working files on the free one. But so say you had more than 10, you just have to make it a read-only file. And you can always jump out of read-only and editable. You can only have 10 editable at a time because it's all cloud saved.
Yep.
Yeah. They're trying to keep you from running a business, basically.
Yeah, exactly. So with the free version, you can do a ton of stuff, which, I mean, a lot of the stuff on the table you see here, actually all of it was built in the free version. So don't let it be a bottleneck for you. Yeah. Get into it.
Yeah.
And again, shout out to Mike Burrows, man. He was the one that inspired me to learn all this stuff. Like, he got the 3D printer and he was making AN20 hardline clamps for his GTK 48 or whatever it's called, and 3D printed on like a carbon fiber reinforced nylon. And like in the video, I was just like, holy shit. I was like, that would have taken me like 6 hours on Summit to find something I hated. And like he had it in his shop in like 2 hours.
It's crazy.
As soon as I have that, I saw that clip, I was like, all right, I got to get into this.
Between him, Galvin Torrey on Instagram, even recently, because Galvin Torrey, what's his name? Alex, he's putting S65 into the clown shoe, and I mean doing stuff factory spec, like beyond factory spec. Unbelievable. This material that he made a gasket to basically seal the hood onto, to basically seal in the plenums. It's 3D printed. Like, I don't know what the actual material is. He said it in the thing.
TPU.
But I'm looking at it, right? And it looks like that. And then all of a sudden he just squishes it. And I'm like,
it's a rubber gasket. You can literally print gaskets out of it.
It's crazy. There's so much shit you can do.
Yeah, he printed like a whole box basically that goes up to the hood. Then
the
hood
it's
seals.
so cool.
Yeah, you can literally
so
print
many good
this stuff called TPU, which is like a rubberized flexible material that like could be a gasket. But yeah, shout out to Mike and like all the work he's doing with like the F40 right now with Fusion. It is so crazy inspiring. Where like he pulls like the V12 like into Fusion to like check the fitment of it. I'm just like, dude, it's nuts.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's incredible. We live at a really good time for, you know, people talk a lot of shit just in general, right? But like, no, some of the best shit's happening right now build wise, period. Like there's so many good things.
Yep.
I look at just like the block of plates he made for the 12 cylinder that he's putting in the F40.
Yeah.
And like he printed those and I was just like, whoa.
Yeah, dude, he's a good dude. He actually texted me yesterday. We were talking a little bit, and it's the level of like precision that he puts into his builds is like really, really awesome to watch.
Yeah, it shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, it shows there's like a high level of dedication. I talked about it in here when he was building the control arms for the 244 GTK. It was like 12 revisions, but you got to see every single one. and then you see it, and it was like it looked fine.
Yeah,
it operated fine, but it's like it's not perfectly symmetrical, so I need to start over. And you were like, "Yo, again?"
I got to see that car at Grid Life. That's actually like kind of why I went there, because I wanted to meet up with them, and just like it's so cool. Just like being able to like see all that stuff in like person and like the inspiration of it all was really rad. But yeah, that's the goal. I'd like to get better with it. And I said it last time I was on here, I want to build like my own frame for like a modern truck, like a 2018 or something like that. And the paid version of Fusion would allow me to really do that. But we'll see. I got a gajillion other things I got to do.
Yeah. See how it goes. For sure.
Who puts the frame together? Do you just buy all the materials and you weld it all together yourself?
So with my new employer, Mystic Custom Fabrication, Norwood, Massachusetts, my guys, we have a 5-axis CNC machine or a 5-axis water jet, and so like I'm very fortunate that I can use all that material and like that equipment at my disposal. So like if I wanted to, like I could build my own frame. All this stuff I will say like none of this is done like at the shop.
Yeah, this is your own time stuff.
I keep all my personal and business stuff very, very separate. But
you keep all your different jobs completely separate.
Yeah.
Many hats on different shelves.
Yeah.
But the good thing is they can intertwine with each other.
Yeah, like
just from a mental
my boss
standpoint.
is a great dude. Like honestly, I wanted to like prototype one of these and he was like, "Why don't we just go to the laser and just like cut one right now?" And I was like, if you're cool with it, like,
I mean, I guess I can twist my leg.
Yeah.
No, it's great to be inspired, and it's great to see it. Not only be inspired, but see it actually come to fruition and do stuff.
Thank you, man. It's been super fun.
It's great to see it all develop.
Crazy. You started with just like a Craftsman mechanics tool set.
Yeah, literally. I
know.
I started
crazy
by paying people to do my work because I was too afraid and stupid to do it.
Yeah.
More afraid than stupid, I guess, but yeah.
It
just shows. I mean, get out there, get working.
You got to break some shit before
it's
you
okay
make
to break
some
stuff,
shit.
though.
You're going to. You're going to
totally
fail.
Okay to
You're going to break stuff. You're going to get stumped.
If it ain't broke, break it.
It's going to suck. Yeah.
Break it till you make it.
That's it.
I
wanted to. We had a few minutes left here. Kind of a callback. I got to spend some time at Harper Fab, speaking to people who are innovative, doing some cool ass shit. Harper Fab, locally renowned, makes some really, really cool oil pans for BMWs, kind of expanding his horizons there and just pushing things along. I'm going to write an article for the website, and Brian Buckley and I shot a bunch of photos, some video, all that sort of stuff. So I have a lot going on at the moment, but I'm trying to both get that article done, finish the photos, get all those on the website, do the video for YouTube, whatnot. But getting to spend some time there, super, super cool. Kyle has, it's just him. So he's basically got a whole kind of production line of, I don't want to call it assembly, a line of fabrication that he goes through. Very, very impressive. Just all the different jigs that he's built, all of the different helpful materials that he's also developed and built, from shaving down the top of the oil pan, having to build a jig from that, and it's very much so transferring on the discussion we just had with Phil. He's also inspired by Mike Burrows and vice versa. It's kind of like there's a whole group of people who are doing really, really cool shit.
And all these guys are incredibly handsome.
It's true. Every single one of them. And it was great to spend some time with him. Go check that out. Harper Fab. I know he's got a bunch of stuff that he's working on as well. So, keep an eye on him.
Yeah, he brought some of his goods into here, and it was another like overwhelmingly impressive thing that he started with. Figure it out, all the trials and tribulations of it, and how far he's come with it.
I mean, even that one right there, the one to the left, right? Just him trying to sort out that whole, all right, how do I do this? How do I meet the tolerance I want? Same thing, like learning the bridge port, learning all that, kind of cross-referencing that particular bit setup right there.
Like it.
It's just like, all right, how do I forgot what he said, how he said it. He's like, hey, I want to achieve this. Who can I reach out to? I want to achieve this. What do I need? And he reached out to JP from the dude who builds motors and stuff. He's like, oh, get this particular setup. And
Garage Zero.
Then he's like, well, after his jaw fell off the floor from looking it up to see what the price, but hey, it has to happen. He's looking for that quality and servicing, and he made it happen, and it works. It's a super, super cool shop.
You ever see stuff that makes you feel like a caveman? Because I'm watching this, I'm like,
oh no, yeah, that's what I mean.
Oil pan,
it just he's just obvious. He's master BMW technician. That's what he does in his day job, right?
Great.
And then he does all this stuff after the fact. And I truly mean like every single bit and piece that's associated with it made. He thinks out. There's a whole process to it to be obviously more efficient, but never, ever, ever sacrificing
surgically clean
quality. It's just it is surgically clean.
Do you know what's rad? Do you know where he is? In a garage.
In a garage, yeah. So, well, he has a shop now. So it started. That was a space that he rented at his friend's garage.
Yeah.
Literally just working off pallets, moving stuff around, all that sort of stuff. He's been in his shop for I want to say about 5 months now. Again, revamped the whole shop, painted the walls, floors, really, really thought everything out. And it's just a very nice setup for him to, I think, really grow into and expand everything that he's doing and be more comfortable. It truly is like production line. And you said, the cleanliness of the pen, the whole shop's that way. It's very much surgical. So it's set up very nice. So look forward to seeing more of the stuff that he brings to the market, developing some stuff and ultimately selling the best oil pans. Imitated, certainly imitated, never duplicated.
Often imitated, never duplicated.
Yeah.
That's right. A lot of people out there trying. Swing and a miss.
Yep.
Swing and a miss.
We can obviously...
I want to see, what do we got? Any new stuff, Josh, you got going on you want to talk about?
There's a couple things. I mean, there was some... this thing. Actually, you know what? This is good because I'd like to get Phil's opinion of this thing as well.
Yeah, I would say we got to be here. He's usually good for a few words.
This motherfucking article.
Oh my God, geez.
It's just I hate the internet. Matter of fact, I'm pretty sure the internet isn't real.
Dead internet theory.
It's true.
Dial up the interwebs.
Let me just. Matter of fact, Corey, if you can pull it up.
I can do it for you.
Jeep Recon EV.
We were chatting
about
about
things Stellantis needs, right?
Yeah, we were talking. Is there a particular flavor you're looking for? Website?
No. I'm sure anything will be suitable for the disaster.
You.
I don't know if the internet's not working, or at least it isn't for me. But Jeep just dropped this Jeep Recon. I don't know if there'll be some
like the Hummer.
It's like a mini Hummer.
It does look like the Hummer.
Nothing like a mini Hummer.
I'm definitely catching a bit of like a Rivian vibe from it, where it's like boxiness. Cubiness of it.
It looks like a Jeep Patriot in a Hummer.
It looks like Bender from Futurama.
That's what I thought was Patriot-sized Jeep. And then you say, all right, Patriot-sized Jeep where all the doors come off, plus the rear windows come off. Oh, it's EV, makes 650 horsepower. However...
Why do the rear windows come off?
Don't know. Why not?
So you can hang your arm out the back window like you do your leg on the peg.
But it's going to start...
I hate that.
But it's going to
Jeep peg
start.
Yeah.
Shook, what do you think this thing's going to start at price-wise?
I get
600 horsepower, doors come off, wheels are cool. It's
size
new.
of a Patriot.
Well,
it's EV.
Hold on, before
EV.
you like jump to like because he asked you the question, like your gut.
Immediately when I looked at this, I'm thinking 70K.
All right, let's. Corey,
I can't. But Josh and I already talked about it. Yeah.
See, I know like full size EVs are expensive. Like a Rivian's like what, like 110.
It depends how much you spec it out. I think they start around 80.
Okay. Like I know the Sierra EV is like 100. Like the Hummer EV is like 120. Knowing all that, but it's a mid-size, I would say my gut would be like 65, 70.
I'm gonna say 79.
But because you asked, I'm gonna say 85.
67.
With
a range of 250 miles.
It's like we're hauling ass. Not very long.
Not very far. And this kind of sparked another thing, but I think we'll save that because I got to do a little bit more research. But like this was just released, Honda released some info on the Prelude, and they set the price for that at like $46,000 for a Prelude. Just start whatever.
That's not the worst.
Does it look like a Prelude though?
No.
No, it's not even close.
Do you think this will be a flop?
Yeah.
That's my thought. Is like this is going to be the biggest flop. Who is this for?
But it doesn't look bad.
I can only imagine.
Doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good, but it doesn't look bad.
I can only imagine the dog shit quality of it because they can't even make a gas car good quality right now. Like the Grand Cherokee is like, no, seriously, like
now
Jeep is
science and shit.
Well, ever since like, who's the
electricity?
Who's the new head of Stellantis right now?
Wasn't he just fired?
Maybe.
I could have swore.
If that's the case, then maybe. But like I know
of a different company,
within like the last like half decade, like their quality has just like gone to dog shit. Like
Corey,
there's
actually, if you
like those windows are never going to seal on the backs.
If you can put their website up just so the boys can get an actual, because this thing's really, it's not that big. Actually, you know what? Maybe it is bigger than I'm thinking.
Here's my thought.
They're really selling the no panels.
Right, they're
it looks
really
good though.
It is going to sell.
They're just fucking open ass. That's what
they're going to sell a lot of them. You think about how many Wrangler. It does. It's unfinished. You think about how many Wranglers are out there on the road.
Here, let's show you this unibody.
And those have been detrimental.
The machine that puts the doors on broke, so we're just gonna like let these go.
Fucking letting it go.
Oh my god, dude! It's the Recon. I can't, dude.
It's gonna be the recall. Is what it's
the
gonna
Jeep recall
is what it's gonna be,
dude.
But my point is that the Wagoneer, which is at 60.
Oh, you know what
these
that is?
are
the Wagoneer's way more than 60.
You know what
it
it is?
Starts at 60.
That's the Grand Wagoneer.
Okay, the Grand Wagoneer I'm thinking of.
But there's I see Wagoneers everywhere, and people are buying those left and right. And this isn't much more because the Wagoneer is 60, but then they're not really 60 because you get some options in them. They're 70 and change, right? We know someone who sells them all day long. People are going to buy this thing because it's like the mix of
it's
not a Wrangler.
It's a mullet.
Is it full hybrid or full EV?
Full EV. Full EV.
I don't think that's the move. I think the hybrids are the move.
The mileage,
100%.
I mean, my Tesla only gets 270 miles. You know, I get the small battery one.
Yeah, the single motor.
I don't, my personal life, I don't really run into that being an issue.
No.
And I think a lot of people around here, if I'm speaking just locally in New England, aren't going to run into much of an issue with that mileage. But
Rhode Island, it's like you can't go south of Providence without being like, got to pack a bag for a road trip.
Yeah, but where you can't take this like on an actual off-road camping weekend deep because there's no charging stations on the woods.
No, but I mean, you can put gas.
Yeah,
in.
but people don't bring their Wranglers.
It's not a hybrid, though. I
was gonna say there's a few
EV.
YouTube channels that like to fake it, but I think in reality most of the Wranglers just get parked, in a cul-de-sac.
Which I think we're going to be surprised how many people buy them. I'm not saying it's a good thing.
I feel like it kind of
is it out?
Is a Wrangler? I think they just dropped it, so I don't know if you can pre-order or something like that. But a Wrangler is too utility for somebody who likes the Bronco. You know what I mean? So so is this in that? Ooh, I like the Bronco, but I like my Jeeps, and
it's exactly
somewhere
this
like
is
that.
A Bronco
yeah,
you know what's, in that same vein, I cannot believe that my beloved bow tie has not done like an actual Blazer the way the Bronco did. Like, I can't believe that Chevy doesn't look at that Bronco and go, holy shit, that thing is selling like hotcakes. Like, just as they did to the Mustang, to the Camaro, and be like, we need to revitalize the Blazer in like a utilitarian, a 4Runner, a Bronco, whatever boxy SUV, the new Lexus, whatever. Like,
so instead they made the Blazer and just turned it into.
What the hell are we doing, Chevy?
Instead they took an Acadia and just called it the Blazer. That doesn't look that bad right
now.
there.
I was going to say, it's almost like they should have just marketed it with the panels on.
Putting the fucking door sock, dude.
Because
the machine works today.
I like the shape. And honestly, the tire fitment and everything is cool.
So these are just numbers, so they're not going to mean anything.
Hybrid.
But it's 193 inches long, and it's 75 inches wide. So I'm going to look up just some other vehicles that are kind of in that same. Like, for example, we all know the size of a Bronco, don't we?
Sport or actual?
Well, you know what? Let's use a Bronco Sport.
So I was just looking. The two-door model is shorter, around 100. Bronco Sport two-door, whatever, 173 inches.
What's like a Civic wheelbase?
Four-door Bronco is approximately 189.4 inches long.
So this is 193 inches. So it's bigger than a Bronco.
Bigger than a Bronco.
What's like, I wonder what my pickup truck is. Like, I'm trying to think of.
You gotta give me the nomenclature for your GMC.
Sierra.
Nomenclature. I thought Wranglers, while they're doing that, were way more expensive. They're only 32,000.
Well, that that's what it shows there.
Base.
But like, find me one for that much.
Yeah.
Because I feel like each time I've ever seen them, looked at them, I'm like, what, $72,000?
That's what I thought they were.
Here?
Yeah, I thought they were in the 70s.
No, my wife has a Wrangler, and she bought it 1 year used, and I don't think she paid more than like 40 for it. And it's like a decent optioned out one. Like it's not like crazy nice.
241 inches long.
My wheel 240.
Yeah.
And this is
193.
So really not that short from my pickup truck.
So
40 inches.
Yeah.
It's like almost 4 feet.
I guess.
But not much different than it's definitely bigger than a Bronco. So
that's an interesting, the size comparison to that. Because as I was looking at it, I'm like, is it kind of, again, it's just, if the Wrangler's a little too utilitarian, a little too overlandy, I don't know.
Well, the Recon is 193 inches long, right?
Or
a Rivian
also,
R1S, 200 inches long. Oh, we see Rivians on the road all the time.
Yeah.
What about not that
they don't look that big either?
Not that you can compare apples to apples, but the
this
Discovery.
Thing is that small.
What the hell is this?
Land Rover stuff. Is it the Discovery? What's
overwhelming
the
amount of these with
Defender?
Jurassic Park logos on them is going to be
Crazy.
The ducks in the windows.
It's going to hurt
Oh
me.
my God! Where can you put the ducks?
I think it's the new Discovery. That's the new ugly SUV that I see.
Probably.
The Defender is what I was thinking.
Yes.
Toyota Defender?
Land
No,
Rover.
Or
Land
Discovery?
Rover.
Land Rover? I like that new Toyota thing. It looks just like that,
the Forerunner?
basically.
Wow. So Land Rover 110, length of 197.5 inches.
So I don't think it's as small as we originally thought, but
No.
I think people are going to buy it. It's going to be crazy. I wonder what charging
The
infrastructure it
Toyota
uses.
Land Cruiser. I think it's literally called the Land Cruiser.
Yeah.
I like how that looks.
Yeah,
should go get
everyone's
one.
really leaning into like that boxy aesthetic
Yeah.
now.
I'm glad it's coming back. It's cool.
As much as I hate the name,
Land
and I'm really not a
Cruiser?
Jeep guy, it's a really smart move for them because they're just building a truck that like fits.
They should
You
make
call
a
it a
gas
truck?
one, though.
Do you call this a truck?
Hell no.
So they're building a vehicle
Yeah. They're building an SUV.
that fits in the segment that's popular right now.
I call my Sequoia a truck because it's the.
So I think it is a truck.
It's a Tundra with a welded cap.
It's got a body on frame, right? Isn't that the definition?
A body on frame has to have a bed.
It's not a bed. But it's a bed.
That's a pickup truck.
Yeah, we just said pickup truck. We just said truck.
A pick 'em up truck.
Pick 'em up
Maverick.
truck.
Maverick's a truck.
That's
But it's
wild.
That's
not
crazy.
It's
El
got
Camino.
Ford Focus.
El Camino's a truck.
No, a Maverick is a truck.
Yeah. Just as a Ridgeline is a truck.
See, I've always said
No, Ridgeline's unibody.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've always said a truck is something that's body on frame.
Dude, I've seen some people
See,
stress test the Ridgeline. Did damn good.
Yes,
I mean, we got
it is.
a listener Kinder. I mean, he stress tested the shit out of his.
I've seen people beat the fuck out of them. And they
Honda.
I'm very particular about the.
So a
the
truck for
phrasing.
you is pickup only.
A truck for me is like if you ask a 4-year-old what's a pickup, what's a truck.
Yeah,
What's a
100%.
truck?
No,
They're gonna
don't
draw
disagree
you-
with
That's fair.
That to me is a truck. I
That's
think
fair.
everything
but
else.
they're going to draw you a Cybertruck.
I know.
You know
which
what it
is-
is? It's you. You're passionate about it. Because if somebody was like, "Oh, you listen to emo music," I'd be like, "Fuck you." It's
But I
hardcore."
think my gripe with it is I think too many suburban middle-aged dudes drive their wife's Yukons and call them trucks because they're trying to emasculate that vehicle. That's what drives me nuts about it.
Right. What do you
That's
call
what
it?
drives me nuts
okay,
about
no,
it.
100%.
Yeah, like dude, it's not
It's-
a truck.
it's stolen
like, and
valor.
I don't care that you don't have a truck, but like,
Yeah.
don't call it a truck. It's not. It's a fucking Starbucks SUV.
It's stolen valor. It's
Yeah.
wearing camo and saying you went
Kinder,
to
he's
Nam.
still in the chat.
no,
Don't hang
I'm
on the
fine
Ridgeline.
with the Ridgeline.
Yeah.
That is a truck. I mean,
It's a truck.
It's a unibody truck. It's
Yeah.
a truck. Maverick's unibody as well.
I'm gonna still call my Sequoia a truck, but hey, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
I mean, your Sequoia does truck stuff. There's a fucking whole
does-
motor and
does do
transmission out
truck
there,
stuff.
dude.
that arrived in the back of your truck.
I am sidebar. I'm very. If I was never convinced before, I will never not own a pickup truck because I just built the shed and I had a snowblower when I was cleaning out my storage. I had a snowblower, a jack, an engine hoist, like fender liners, a skate rail, a bumper, like all this shit packed in my truck. And then the day before, I had 3 sheets of 4x8 plywood, 10 2x8 by 10s, like 9 deck blocks, all like in the pickup truck, and I'm like, this is why I can't not own this fucking thing.
Right,
like,
right. What would you do? What are you going to rent a truck?
Yeah.
Right now,
Home
I have
Depot.
A transfer case, ratchet strap in the back, basically an entire 2 weeks worth of work wardrobe.
Nice. Classic truck move.
Tire. There's like so much shit's back there. I fit a couch, a sectional, and an ottoman in there.
Yeah.
I put them like that, and it fit. Dude,
You Tetris them together.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's so much room. Like, if you pull the front seats out, I can sleep back there comfortably. It's bigger than my bed.
Pull the front seats out. How are you driving?
No, the middle. It's got 3 rows, daddy.
Sitting on the mattress. That's it. Just
You pull the front out. I was like, wow, I'm concerned.
Vans are not better than trucks because they take 75 hours to heat up or cool down when you're driving them. You ever try to heat up a van in the middle of the winter just to get the cabin warm? You're getting to your destination before your frostbite even kicks in.
Nah, it's tough. Yeah,
It's awful.
vans are tough.
And they're so loud, they're so clanky. I do like a van, but like they're not better.
I think I do want to build. Well, I really want like a bench seat car, but a bench seat truck.
He's got one
Yeah,
for you.
bub.
You got one for him.
I got multiple.
The blue one. That's it.
For
He's
sale
gonna
right
finish it
now.
up for you.
What do you
They can-
got?
The 86.
Brother, we
That's a
just
bench.
spent
we just looked
Oh,
at
the
it.
truck.
Yeah.
You don't want to sell that.
Yeah, I do.
the blue one? That's the whole point. That's what we're here for.
I thought you were going to
I-
road race it.
I literally bought that truck with the intentions of always selling it.
That's crazy. No, I want to build one.
It's ready to be built.
He'll
Get
take
your
it apart
pictures.
for you.
Take it right now.
Yeah.
It's already done, dude.
Hey, you know
Needs
what?
a rear main seal. It's ready to go.
That's
can
your
take-
build, bro.
He can take all the parts off, put them in his pickup truck, drive them over to you,
I'll put him in your pickup truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then tell you the thing, and then you just
Yeah.
ding, 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 put them all back together.
I bought a welder, so I'm excited to just weld something. I think
It's just out there laying them.
The one thing I
Laying 'em
do
down.
think is rad about like Yukons and Tahoes and whatever else, like vans, like he's talking about, when you bag them, you have to, and avalanches too. I think avalanches are sick, but to like bag a pickup truck, you can just take the bed off and put the notch into it, and then like build that, and then just like throw the bed back on. When you build, again, we'll say like an avalanche, the whole thing has to come off, and you build the frame, and then the whole thing has to come back down.
Right, and then and then you build the frame into say
Yeah. So it's like a full chassis is coming, or like a body is coming
And
off.
I was going to say, and with that, you're moving the doors. You're moving.
Oh, yeah,
like, you
yeah,
have
yeah.
to
It's
modify
sick.
literally everything. It's
So,
crazy.
I think a bag truck is like really technically cool to be built. Like a bagged Tahoe is like, when
That's
you see like the interior
A
of it,
fucking
it's like-
marvel of
it's
engineering.
nuts.
Yeah.
There's this guy out, actually we're a vendor for his parts, Switch suspension. His name is Seth. The owner has a Shorty 72 G10 van, and the air ride setup on that truck is like the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's all the tank and his parts that he sells like mounted to the wall of the inside of the van, so that when he opens the door, it's like a rolling showcase of like all the parts and like the stuff that they can do. And the van's actually like on air.
Yeah.
You can see it's all cantilevered, like AccuAir suspension.
yeah.
So like you see all the levers moving like as he's bagging the truck up and down. Like, dude, it's the coolest thing in the world. It's such a rad van.
I think vans are optimal for people who are into dirt bikes and motorcycles, because you're basically
Optimal. It's a way of life. You can't own a Harley without owning a van.
But it's like basically driving an enclosed trailer that has an engine.
Yeah.
So
No,
it just
I
keeps your
get the
shit
allure
cool.
of it. It's like putting a cap on a truck. I get the allure of it
Yeah.
for sure.
I just want to see how much your reaction to what they've done to your boy.
Oh no, the Blazer.
Dude, look at that. First of all,
It
look at
doesn't
that
even
dude's
look good.
That dude's pants are getting sucked inside of him. That is crazy right now.
We like to call those ass eaters.
Cheeked
hands.
up on a Tuesday.
Wow. It's still $45,000 for this thing.
That's It
damn.
just the stark contrast of Post Malone wrote a song about a fucking Blazer,
Dude.
and then we have that.
That's like a perfect look what they did to my boy meme.
It looks terrible
They
too.
get the
I can't even-
Trailblazer.
I can't even defend this thing. It
Equinox.
is
I didn't really
awful.
made this many. The Equinox.
Look at the bolts still
What's
kicking.
the Traverse? Blazer EV.
All their cars
Tahoe.
look like shit.
Bourbon.
Got that bourbon.
The Suburban's the only one.
What
that
is the
kinda
difference
looks
between
like,
the Trax and the Blazer?
Size, maybe?
I was going to say just size. They're taking the Audi approach.
Same
Is that their full lineup of like
vehicles? That's just the lineup of their SUVs.
I was like, where
they have a lot
did
of
the cars
SUVs.
go?
No, they go. What's going on here? There we go.
Vehicles.
So it's under performance, I believe. We've got our trucks here to support what you said.
That Silverado EV is heinous.
It's tough.
You know what's crazy?
So bad.
I've seen maybe 2 of them on the road.
Wait, can we click on it?
No, look at the Sierra.
Why
SUV,
does it
not
look
even
like
the Silverado? It
big head, small face?
Pull up the Sierra EV after. It is horrific looking. Dude, the bright drop.
I'd rather drive that.
That thing's tight.
The bright drop.
That thing's cool as fuck. See, that's a motorcycle guy truck right there.
That's a rich guy motorcycle truck.
What are we looking for? The Sierra EV?
Yeah. It is
I got you.
rough.
I got you. Give me uno momento.
It doesn't look like a Supra anymore?
No. What, the EV Sierra?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, wait, Sierra. So I was thinking Sienna.
Sienna, yeah.
Oh,
Sienna is like super massive. El
Yeah.
Grande
Dude,
Supra.
the Sienna's
Super van. Sienna's
look
I'm
pretty
into.
tough. Yeah, look awful, dude.
It just looks like chunky, thick.
It looks
You ever see
miserable.
that like bottom feeder fish?
Yeah, I know
You know
exactly
the one
where you're going.
kind of looks like a thumb with a face.
It's always like this. That's literally
Yeah,
what
it's
fuck-
so bad looking.
That's bad.
It's awful.
It just looks like, you know what the problem is? It looks like one big piece.
Do you know what's funny about this too? So the back cab wall can fold down into the cab
to
like
fit your
12
12 foot.
and
Yeah.
they marketed that as like some like giant innovation thing. And it's like in 2004, the Chevy Avalanche did that. It's like they've had that in their back pocket. Like
I'm pretty sure my mom's neon.
Yeah, like
the
they
fold fucking seats just
Yeah.
folded down. You can
It's really bad.
It's awful looking. Awful.
Not as bad as
that grill especially.
the
dude.
gray,
when they do
jeez,
that, like
Moses.
It's not as bad as that other thing we just looked at. Big face, small, or big head, small face. What was that?
That was the Sierra EV.
What is this thing?
Ugly?
Looks like a
oh
stormtrooper.
my god, dude.
Tough go.
It's pretty
Uh,
bad.
Listen, it ain't cheap either.
No, it was 80.
Let's see.
Starting 79. You ain't touching it.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, that's bad.
So it's interesting out there for the EV
I
market.
hate this for me.
It's all right. You got a good one right now.
Looking good.
I got a warranty issue that I got to fix.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, there's like a flapper in the exhaust valve that like supposed to like muffle it or like louden it like with the flow of the exhaust.
Cut the bitch
Yeah, like
out.
an R32. Just you know,
except now it's like the hinge of it is like squeaking, so every shift it's just like
Ugh.
that sounds fucking. Oh my god!
That's your blow-off valve.
I texted Diaz and I was like, dude, I cannot be like the only one like this. And he was like, nah, bring that in.
That would drive me nuts.
It's brutal, dude. Like, I thought it was like my transmission at first. I'm like, what the is
It's
this?
because you just left
and dude,
problems with that.
and I got underneath it and like I see like the point of it and everything. It's like a spring-loaded hinge and everything. And I had like the nozzle of like my silicone lubricant, like just dousing it, and still it did nothing. And I'm like, God damn it, man. But it's just hard because like no one wants to give you a loaner, and so it's like I have to drop the truck off for them to diag it to realize it's a warranty thing to then like get me a loaner. I'm like, dude, I work an hour from home. Like I can't not have a car. If it was summer, I would just drive like one of my regular cars. But
Have you tried Croyle? We had a whole episode.
We did have a whole episode.
I also
about
don't
Croyle.
want to touch it because it's under warranty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
What's
But-
Croyle gonna do? You know, make it better,
So
make it smell nice.
they don't have loaners to give you?
Our friend's dealership said that they do have them, but they are just tight on them right now, and so it would be a little bit before they could offer me one. I got to make a phone call. That's unacceptable.
Yeah.
this is something I'm not gonna have.
I said to him, I was like,
I think you could pull rank if you need to.
I told him, I was like, I'll take any Denali you have.
Yeah.
Escalade, Sierra, whatever.
I hope they put you in a Bolt.
It's fine. I don't need a pickup truck for another couple weeks, so I'm fine. I'd take that. Good gas.
Just going to
mileage.
get you,
Ripping
you
the
know,
bolt,
to and
dude.
from.
And then the other dealership told me that they were like, yeah, if you come in, drop it off, and like we deem that it's warranty work, then we'll give you a loaner, and then like GM will like pay
I
it
don't
back.
like that.
And I was like, that's crazy, man.
I don't
Like,
like
the
that.
truck has
That's
like
not how it works.
It has no miles on it. Well,
Yeah.
some now, but like it doesn't even have an inspection sticker yet. Like it's too new. For everyone listening, Rhode Island doesn't need them if it's a new truck or car.
I know it snuck up on me because the Tesla.
Yeah, I gotta get one soon though.
Like, oh, how does this work? You know,
I got tinted windows. I gotta pay somebody to do it for me now.
good luck.
No, there's a spot in the cut not too far from here. It's a cash only type business, but
Yeah.
they'll do it.
Look the other way.
Yeah. You pay the guy in the bay too. You don't even pay the front desk.
There we go.
Yeah, literally.
He understands the business.
I ain't blowing up the spot either because I need him.
The most
No,
sense.
you don't want to say anything. Once you got one of those, you want to kind of keep it under your hat.
You never blow that in the cut, guy. Or blow it up. Jesus Christ.
Jesus. Never blow a guy in the cut. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Other guys you could blow, that's acceptable, especially in 2025.
Shook,
Yes.
you fixed your Sequoia.
Well,
Briefly, can you give us a recap?
mostly. I still have a fucking laundry list, but yeah, I did the timing belt and water pump on it.
I mean, you made it here.
How'd it go?
Dude.
It looked
I know.
It looked a mess.
There's a lot of dirt in there. It's very dirty. I don't listen. I'm not an engineer, and I'm sure that they had to.
Really?
I'm sure they had to put a lot of bolts and brackets, and it's not like it's a difficult job. Like if you can build a car, you can do a timing belt, but there's so many fucking bolts. It is crazy. Like everything has to come off. Serpentine belt, every accessory, AC, the fucking alternator, and then there's like 10 billion bolts holding all the covers on. The covers are like Jenga. I don't know. I was just buried in fucking bolts.
What did you have left missing?
How many left over?
I had one extra.
Bracket or bolt?
Bolt.
One, honestly.
Not bad.
I had one alternator left over. That's
not bad.
One might as well be zero.
But some of the cert belts and shit like that came with new
okay.
bolts. So I was like, well.
So you used more than you did.
Yeah.
Right. So how does that math?
I don't know. I just let it be.
Started with 19. They gave me 12. I ended up with 1.
I checked all the important shit. I'm like, water pump has all the bolts. All the cert
but no
belts have all the
leak in.
bolts.
Everything's running good.
Not a drop.
That's good.
The only thing that I have noticed,
oh boy,
is my lower radiator hose very cool. Upper is hot. Heat works great.
Well, because the thermostat's going to be on the bottom, so it's just not opening. If it's not overheating, it's fine.
Right, that's what. But I was like, is it gonna overheat? Or am I worried? There's no air in the
thermostat?
System. No, but it worked fine.
It's cold enough that
it might not just be
opening.
So I plugged in Nil's scan tool, and it was just getting to 195. But I'd have to put it in drive so it idled down. When it's in park, it idles up. It sits at 190.
What's it? What I mean, it feels like that's fine.
I think the thermostat's 197. And I just could not get it to go to 197 to see if it would open.
If you just go in your garage and close the door and idle it, you should be fine.
Yeah, and I'll just sit in it. Yeah.
Should be fine then.
I'll just wait for
Run a hose right into the cab so you can make sure it's running.
Yeah, to get the engine exhaust temperature.
Yeah. I was going to say, why don't you just take it for a ride around the block and then come back and park
I tried.
it? Okay.
That
probably
fucking
just like
that
that
fan
cold.
moves so much air, and the radiator's like the size of this table. It took 3 gallons of coolant just to fill the radiator.
Jeez.
Oh, wow. That's
then after it burped, I added a 4th. And I mean, that wasn't all the coolant in there, obviously. You have to, and somehow I did not make a turbo mess. It was like the cleanest I've ever.
We can ask Nils about that. But
I left some coolant on the ground, but it was the cleanest I've ever been. Didn't spill a drop of oil, did the oil change.
We used every pig mat we had. It was fine.
No, what happened is when I pulled the oil. I was good up until, there's always a good up until, but I was very clean up until I took the water pump off the front of the engine.
Yeah.
And I cracked it a little bit too far, and it just fucking.
I can't even hate doing any coolant job. Just sucks. It goes.
There's no way around it. It just
if you drain the radiator, drain the hose, like it doesn't matter.
The radiator in the block alone almost filled a Harbor Freight bucket.
Oh yeah, easily.
Wow. Yeah.
I was like, oh fuck, it's gonna be expensive. The coolant's $20 a gallon. Yeah. Like.
Mix a little water in there. You're fine.
No.
How grimy was the coolant?
You go straight
perfectly
coolant,
clean,
like perfectly or like pre-cut.
Yeah, because it's that Toyota pink shit.
Uncut, baby.
I've seen people say you could run the other stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna be nice to it. It's
what
nice
stuff?
to me. Like coolant specific vehicles where it's like Toyota, they want you to run their
G12 and the VW. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like that, like Pentosyn.
Does that? Yeah, is that?
I'm mean
make
to
a
the
thing?
BMW. I just go green.
My bro science that I understand. I'm not making the bro science. This is just me bro sciencing back out. Is that whatever the properties are of the coolant are friendly with the materials inside the engine.
Metal.
Yeah. So like
all.
Yeah, if you do like aluminum head with iron block.
But like different coolants will react differently with different metals.
I thought it was mostly for the lubricating properties for the pump.
Like I said,
the general rule of thumb, just from looking this up real quick, is contains additives that protect against corrosion and other chemical reactions in your engine and cooling system. The wrong type can lead to the formation of gels, clogs, and floating debris.
Yeah, so
isn't that every engine though?
Yeah, because if you do aluminum heads on an iron block and then you do water because it's like a track car, you will get corrosion because those two metals mix.
Yeah, you'd get that on any cast iron block though, even if it was cast iron block, cast iron heads.
Well, there's if there's some fucking trick to it, like whatever, like some coolants will react differently with them. You won't get that buildup, that white shit.
This is true. Big coolant
trying to say more coolant.
I was always under the impression, and take this with a grain of salt because I was still wet behind the ears with the Mark IV, but I was told that if you mixed off the shelf coolant with G12, it would like coagulate and gel.
Maybe.
Or like that's what I was always.
Well, there's different chemicals.
Which it seems like that is a possibility. I think we need some science.
I was also told that if you did like a full coolant flush, then you could convert it over to like
right, because you're getting all that.
Yeah.
Which I could see that, especially not for mixing, one type to this type, but then at the same time, is that coolant that you're putting in going to touch components of, i.e., different materials, tip to tip,
PP in the hole,
that could cause more gelling or more breaking down? I don't know.
The one thing I will say is that, like, if you are getting full concentrate and it's doing distilled water, like, makes a huge difference from tap water.
Yeah,
it does.
That makes a big difference.
I'm always full concentrate though. Yeah, it takes a lot for me to do stuff.
Full concentrate,
I have
uncut.
Uncut.
Well, no wonder it's not fucking getting up to temp, dude. It's got ice cubes in the thing.
No. I got 50-50. I'm saying I have to concentrate.
He's trying to fully concentrate.
Gotcha.
Yeah, your full concentrate is like a quarter of everybody else's.
Something like that, yeah. But I have to go full throttle concentrate just to operate at other people's
levels.
Pace.
Yeah, just to keep it up.
My problem is
you get by though.
If I didn't have ADHD or like whatever other learning autisms that I have, I'd be too powerful. And God, whatever that is,
limited you,
and said, "Whoa, we got to hold this guy back,
throttle back."
Right.
Throttle back.
He was making your Tony Hawk Pro Skater characteristics, and he was like,
the
tism up,
full many tard, and then anything else.
Tism up, skill down.
Yeah,
I think about
syndrome down.
Think about like Volkswagens, right? There's an engineer that like built these things, and they did so much money that they do and put into this, and it's like there's a reason why they're picking this coolant.
Yeah,
right. And then it's like
it was such a thing back in the
day. They're like, I'm gonna put a big turbo and fucking green shit in there.
Right, I was just gonna say I'm going into AutoZone with a fucking Subway sandwich in one hand, picking up whatever coolant's the cheapest that day.
It's crazy, like how like lax I am with that stuff. Like I don't give a shit what the kind of coolant I throw in.
I'm super particular with it.
I don't think the LS cares either, to be honest with you.
Maybe not. I don't know. That's it. Maybe not. But like
another win for the LS.
Of my cars are like very specific. I just adhere to it.
Mine's yellow jug Prestone.
Yeah.
Added in.
Just it is.
Prestone
what it
is the cheapest one.
Yeah, I know.
By like $8.
I know. Why do you think all my cars?
That's all I ran the 302. Fucking.
We need somebody to do that breakdown with coolant that did the breakdown with oil. Do you remember that one? Like 5 years ago, there was that video where the dude was buying Amazon oil.
Farmer, whatever.
Yeah, he's the best.
Yeah.
There's a whole.
We need a coolant version of that.
No, Revival needs a Prestone sponsorship so we can get in the lab and be like,
100%.
What's up with G12 versus your stuff?
We need at least all of us plus Chuck lab coats. Beakers.
We could get those Tyvek suits from
drops on slides.
We could get the Tyvek suits from Harbor Freight.
Yeah,
they're right up front.
I've got some in my toolbox. You want to go put one on?
Of course you do.
Pop in there real quick.
You never know when a job's going to get real messy.
If I'm doing it, there's a 99%.
It's not. What are you talking about?
Actually, I was going to say you're going to lose a whole pair of pants, but I believe somebody else also lost a whole pair of pants and had to change his dungarees.
I had to put them on inside out just to get home.
Crazy.
We need to ask the hard-hitting big coolant questions.
Yeah,
we need to get in.
Yeah.
But so I mean, Matt Rabbit designed galvanic corrosion. That's how I've always understood it. Is it like whatever chemicals are in this coolant are okay and cohesive with the metals that are inside of this here? And I don't have any more to expand on.
No, I guess that can make sense because like aluminum isn't just aluminum. Like there's different like
purities
mixes.
Yeah. And like
Corey, if you just look up galvanic corrosion chart, your mind's gonna be blown. There's a lot
happening.
Yeah, a lot of science going on. Many Excel spreadsheet tables, whatnot.
Too many.
I actually learned that from Witzel too.
Did you?
Yeah.
He would know that, of course.
Yeah, he definitely would.
Hey guys, I'm sure he screamed at me one day when I was putting like Poland Spring in my Jetta or something.
I watched a whole video recently on like basically the people how they test oil. Like there's like a drip test and then there's like a machine
for viscosity
that it grinds on and then it adds oil to it.
Heating it up, yeah.
And basically they tested Liquimoly
Yeah,
and they were like, it's trash.
One
I'm
in
like,
my
what do you mean it's trash? It's like everybody loves that shit.
Do you know what's funny? When I had my Mark IV and it had I think a blown head gasket. I don't know. It was just consuming coolant, not out the tailpipes because it wasn't like white smoking. I was just getting to and from work. It was a 2-mile commute. Broke as shit, just like a 20-something-year-old. And every day I would just take the garden hose and stick it in the coolant bottle and just fill it up, drive to work and get home. I never even once checked the oil to see like how overfull this thing is because I didn't even
You were making chocolate milkshakes in there.
just dude, this thing was pounded to the valve seals of like chocolate milk.
It's a fucking Wendy's Frosty.
Like the crankcase was just like mixing in a slurry of coolant and oil.
Fucking valve sounded like this. Dude, I don't have any beard to grab.
Dude, I did that for weeks on end too, and I was just thinking about the other day. I'm like, that thing was probably stuffed coming out of the intake.
Dude, my dad bought a brand new 2008 F-150, the Triton.
Yeah,
it had 65,000 miles on it. He never did the oil once. And he brought it to the Ford dealer. He's like, oh, it's making a weird noise. And they were like, dude, you have fucking peanut butter in here. So they took a picture of it.
Do you know why? Out of spite? Like, what is going on?
I don't know why the fuck he didn't do it. Because he ended
big oil getting you.
He had to return. He had to literally trade it in, take a mega loss, and buy a new truck. They were like, we're not fixing it.
That's some fucking big oil shit.
He was back in 2 years being like, I don't know what's wrong with this.
Oh, my God. That's
amazing.
Put
up, like, this Ford dealership had a wall of shame. They put that truck on the wall of shame.
Did they?
Swear to God.
That's honorable.
That's incredible, dude.
Yeah.
He did a fucking number on it.
65. That's how often did he drive?
Every day. And then he would tow all his landscaping equipment with it. So he would drive like 30 minutes to work every day.
Yep.
And then
So did he like add oil?
No.
Oh, so he didn't add. It's not like he just changed it. Because I know some people who don't believe in changing oil.
He just...
Kids, they would
when you buy a junkyard LS, just know it's probably this is the one.
This is what you're getting. Yeah.
This is what you're buying.
He had like these weird waves, bro, where he'd take care of his mowers. He'd always take care of the mowers, but then like the truck neglect.
I'm just imagining him like
the
filing the
bearings,
points on a spark,
which
on
is
like
crazy.
The leaf blower.
Because the mowers can't get anywhere without the truck. It's fucking crazy.
He had an old F-150 that had a 302, and it threw the water pump belt like literally off. And we pulled in some fucking shop, fixed it or whatever. And then I can't remember what he did to that truck. It was fucked up. You had to shift. It was like first, neutral, second, neutral, third. Like you'd have to clutch in,
to
clutch
cancel it out. Yeah.
So you're just doing like a jig. Like, and then he was like, oh, I'm going to buy a new truck because I deserve it. Ruined it. Bought a new one. Didn't change the spark plugs for like 120,000 miles. All 8 of them broke in the head.
Oh,
and my buddy Mike Rodriguez had to do it. And we were at the shop till like 6 a.m. Like this dude just fucking trashed every car he ever had. It's fucking crazy.
Like father, like son.
I was just saying the fact that you do so much maintenance in comparison.
I've been scarred, bro. And another funny thing is too, he used to blame me for losing all of his 9/16 sockets. I said I have a fucking Honda. Nothing I own is 9/16. I don't even know what a 9/16 is.
That's like he coming in at quarter 20. I'm like,
I know, Jesus.
When I cleaned the garage, my dad died. Sorry, it's sad. I don't care. But anyways, when he died, I cleaned the garage. I found, I'm not kidding, 37 9/16 sockets in all of his shit, and I put them all in a bag. And I showed my mom. I said, "Do you fucking see this shit?" It wasn't
me.
I did this.
Did you keep them?
I did. I threw them all. I literally took the whole thing and just dropped it in the garbage.
Oh my God.
I was pissed.
oh well. What are you gonna do? Hey.
Anyways,
I take care of myself now.
This Sunday.
Yep. Is Katie Ocean State Dubs Toy Drive here at the...
Is it this? I thought it was next.
Is it? Maybe it's next. I thought it was... The 23rd.
Well,
Uno
won't
momento.
be
por favor.
Oh no, it is next. Yep. Sorry,
It is this one?
This
Okay.
Yep.
I will be doing a axle job
Yep.
and diff job and actuator job. So
Okay. And
right,
the
let's see.
Sequoia.
potentially we'll have 4-wheel drive again. Have you seen the axles on it?
No.
I'd like you to take a look before you go home.
Okay.
It looks like you know when you take a chicken leg and you tear all the meat off to the base? That's what the axle looks like.
That's
It's just a rod into the hub. No boot,
Oh really?
Why? What is going on?
just grease in the wind.
Wait, is that what it's supposed to look like?
No.
Okay, that's
Oh.
great.
And then when you
let's
steer-
clarify.
At full lock, they'll be like boom, boom, boom. It's great. It's
Huge
good
joints
time.
just
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah, so this Sunday, Katie Designs.
The Zoins.
Toy Drive, come by, check it out, hang out. Do not come empty-handed. That is unacceptable. It doesn't matter how small, how big.
You can
whatever.
bring donations
Bring a toy, whatever.
monetarily. You can reach out beforehand to send PayPal or whatever, something like that.
Whatever it is, it goes to a great cause. They've been doing it, I don't even know how many years at this point, but a lot.
For as long as I've been doing
Yeah,
it.
don't be cheap. Bring some toys. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah.
spend how much money on your car every year?
We
Like,
just talked to Wax Poetic 2 hours about just throwing money into the
wasting
wind.
money.
Yeah,
Buy
yeah.
some toys for somebody this
Yeah.
year. Like, be nice.
Yeah.
And then after you, most importantly, buy toys for the kids first, you need to jump on over to More Than More USA's website here. Pick yourself up a 2026 More Than More calendar. I mean, some incredible photos that he's letting. I don't want to say leaking. Leaking's not the right word, but you see that he's going to be using in the calendar here. Buy yourself a calendar. Everyone needs a calendar. Hang on your wall. It's even tough to call it a calendar. I say this every year. It's hard. Actually, this is your boy right here.
You?
I was in the car.
Oh,
so,
nice.
you know, I was in the back passenger seat of the car. So
Nice.
that photo's all me.
Why are Volkswagens? Every time I see a calendar photo, they're filled with just adult men.
Who else
What
is
do you-
driving?
yeah.
them?
You just cram as many men in there, and then they take
No,
pictures.
I mean
for
I'm just in the
magazines.
car.
Your
that's taking
calendars
the
of
photo.
the little boys are different
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like,
That's why they call the Mark III Cabrios tuna baskets, because you just see all these dumbasses in
Yeah.
it. That's
But yeah, it's hard to even call it a calendar. It's just incredible photos.
It's a photo calendar.
that happen
very-
to have a little tiny calendar on the side of it. Check it out. It's awesome. The cars in here, incredible.
that is a cool ass. What is that?
Actually,
Scirocco?
you know what? I will take credit. This is from my car.
That's
Sam took the photo, but hey, your boy was driving. I was wheelman.
I mean, look at how straight that is.
That's not Garrett
right?
P's.
That's just him screaming at me to speed up. No, that's Brett, and that's Ted Tech 2
Okay.
on Instagram. Incredible Mark 2.
What is this?
It's
This is
Mark 1
Scirocco?
Scirocco.
It is a Scirocco.
Mark 1 Scirocco.
I think that might be my favorite Volkswagen.
Mark 1 Scirocco. That's some colorful taste. But check it out. Go on, order yourself a calendar. There's some full-size
Eclectic?
posters in there.
Scirocco.
Makes
Eclectic
sense.
guys.
Makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah.
Yeah, that one's exceptional though. So
Yeah, that was.
I'll let it slide.
Yeah.
That looks really cool. I like the shape.
Little James Pumphrey going on here.
It's got the
I
07K
resonate
in
with
that.
shapes.
Yeah, that
Doesn't
one.
surprise
You know,
me.
I don't know if that's the one with the 07K or if that's the other one he has.
That looks like the old one that rotted into a billion pieces.
But-
I'm not even a Mark III guy, but man, they're growing on me lately.
Yeah.
They're one of the better ones, in my opinion.
I like a Mark IV because it's what I cut my teeth on, but
No,
like
no,
a
no,
Mark
no,
III
no,
is
no,
like
no. Mark IV doesn't even exist.
they're
buddy.
super nice.
Doesn't even exist.
I don't want to buy another Volkswagen, but I would buy another Volkswagen.
It's a fart in the hurricane.
You currently have a Volkswagen.
Yeah, it doesn't really feel like it though.
If you had to buy another one, what are you buying?
Mark IV.
That's
what? No, that's too general.
I'd love to redo my first car, so like a 2-liter black Mark IV Jetta.
Yeah.
But if I had like my pick of the litter, it'd be a Jazz Blue 20th. Easily. Dekitted.
I'd
Nice
love to
wheels.
run it back.
Let's run it.
Let's
run it
love
back.
to get another white Mark III
Yeah,
Jetta.
dude. There's something about growing older where
I
it's
had
like,
some sins in that car.
yeah, I know. I know.
I would love to run it back, dude. It'd be a little pure this time.
sins. Clean
Yeah.
cut, new cloth.
Dude,
There's something
it's
about
a good thing that car got crushed.
Yeah, it needed to. There's something about growing older, about being able to do the things that your younger self wasn't monetarily able to do.
Yeah.
Or smart
And
enough.
I would love to build that car the way I envisioned myself building it back then. Yeah. So rather than like the MAM replica wheels, get like a set of car lines for it.
Real ones.
Rather than like a cobbled together interior, do the interior I wanted to have. Like get an Alpine singled in CD, Bluetooth, iPod, connectivity, glove box, and then like, build the motor with a cam in it, like not a 1.8, not a VR. Like I would love to do crank windows, like that'd be cool.
The 2-liter,
not a set of $500 VMAX coils with the helpers cut out of it, like
cut, removed.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever put anything other than Racelands in a.
Dude, I drove that car down to Waterfest one year on a blown coil pack. So a 4-liter is slow to begin with. You can imagine what a 3-liter does down the highway. And I remember we got there, and Mark Healy, if you remember him, he changed it in the parking lot. And after he done it, I thought that man was Chip Foose. I was like, he did what?
Literally,
I had no idea how to work on a car, but I was just like, dude, you can fix my car here? And he was like, yeah, it's fine. Yeah.
What about the smoked axle in Maryland? It took a team of 10 of us to change that.
Yeah, it was. Oh, geez. Yeah, that was
10 men strong together.
I had just driven all night, and that was at a red light. And it was like, 5 o'clock in the morning or something like that. And I looked over to Chris Tuttle and I was like, oh, you tired? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, not me. And I dumped the clutch and it was like, wah, boom. And I was like, oh, shit. We were in Delaware, so I got it towed. And Jim Blair fixed the axle in the parking lot. And I won't say who because he is local to here, but he almost dropped the jack on his head while he was underneath the car. It got a little dicey. But
Jesus.
Yeah, we had to drive to like a Napa, like off the shore to get like that axle or something like that. But
that's
wild times.
Good times.
I wouldn't mind having like wasn't there a VR6, but like a bad VR6 Mark III?
A VR6 Mark III?
Yeah, but it wasn't like the sick VR6. It just made the noises.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I would want.
It was GTI.
GTI.
Yeah, what was
I want a black Mark III.
What was the black red Mark III with the red badge? What was it called? Like a certain one?
I don't know. I just remember the driver's editions Mark IIIs.
That's the one.
Which was, but those were blue and yellow. I don't know if there was a black one.
Blue, yellow, and red.
Okay. I don't think there was a DE.
I feel like there was like a special edition of the black, not like a sought after like 20th or in Harlequin or something like that.
Were they
Trek,
all
yes.
Trek?
Yeah.
Were they all hatchbacks? GTI?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what
because GTI was hatchback 2-door, but then there was Mark III Golfs, and then obviously Jettas as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm big on the
Trunk.
Mark III hatchback.
First car I ever learned to drive on was a porcelain blue Mark III Jetta. My sister had it. 5-speed.
Sick. Porcelain blue, beautiful color.
Yeah, such a great color.
Well, I just didn't like how I've only driven a Mark IV. My friend had a 20th. I didn't like how when you hit the gas, it would like wow, like it. I don't know how to explain it. The car would accelerate and then level out.
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Was it a stick?
Yeah, but it just drove like funky. I didn't like.
Maybe it was broken.
No, it was nice.
I mean, they didn't have diffs, so like it's gonna have like torque steer, and it's not gonna pull itself straight all the time.
Yeah, well, at the time I had a turbo GSR Civic, so I was used to that. But it was like it felt like all motor.
Yeah,
curve.
This Carman Cam's got it. Yeah, I think they just have like a sound.
Yeah,
it was. I think it was all that visceral experience of the 20 valve turbo and 180 horsepower. It was
It was just how it accelerated. Vroom, it was like
vroom, yeah. I mean, it's
geez, that sound brings me back just thinking about that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hey, better times.
It was a cool.
I'd love to get one. The Mark IVs are cheap too. You can get them for like $3,000.
Have you looked at what they look like though?
I know they're just been through hell and back.
They're
Every
tough.
last one of them.
They're beat.
Yep.
You know what's crazy? Not even a want for a Volkswagen.
IV?
Really?
No, any?
Well, you just had the R32.
Just meh.
Yeah, but if somebody gave you one,
sell it
right away, you wouldn't even fuck with it.
Wouldn't care. You could give me the best. I just don't.
I've been in the circle, Josh. I've been the classics. I've done the classic hot rod thing.
Yeah.
Volkswagens are like scabies.
It's going to come back.
You're coming right back to it.
Thanks God. Well, that's what, I think a while ago I said the only thing that would bring you back is a really nice Mark II or Mark IV R32. Okay.
Yeah.
Did it. I'm good.
It's too recent for
There's nothing that I'd look
scratch
at
this Mustang itch
and be like, ooh, I'd like that for a project. Like, would I drive like a Touareg? Probably. But I would look at it as just utility just to get me A to B. I wouldn't care beyond that.
Even today, driving to work, there was like a Mark 6 Jetta. It was just definitely sacked out in the rear because the springs were blown. But I was like, looks tough, dude.
Not half bad.
Like, looks tough.
Yeah,
not
like
half bad.
I'm not even thinking about going crazy. I just would want something old and boxy to slam. It could be rat dog shit other than that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, you just lower it and you're like, I kind of fuck with
It kind of looks sick. Yeah.
Like, when I had that black BMW, total pile shit. But the rag top slammed. Like, the frame was like
Looked
touching
hard.
the ground.
You're
I'm
like, that looks hard.
This fucking rules. I don't know. I miss that. I want something cool to daily that's like beat. You know what I mean? I want the fear of it
Like
maybe not making it.
No,
like
I'm
a
over that. I like
300,000
comfortable
mile
daily.
Sequoia.
Yeah. No, I have no fear. I know it's going to make it.
Okay.
There's no way it could be worse than how it is right now.
No, it could.
No,
What do
I
you
don't
mean?
think
You
so.
just fixed it, you said.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's at peak currently.
Oh.
Timing won't fail because I just did it, and you know me.
Well, we just heard about the chicken wing axles. So
Those might break, but they're in the front, unneeded.
So what's the game plan for the axles? Let's get back to that so we can wrap it up.
I bought a Big Boy.
that's a sick hardcore band. You never heard of them.
I bought
Boy.
Big Boy. Oh, Big Boy. I bought Big Boy Thickums. They're good for off-roading.
Yikes,
Okay.
dude.
Is this a real one?
Which magazine?
I
you
don't
buy
know what
these
brand
out
they are.
of?
I have
Right,
no
right,
fucking idea what
right.
brand they are. They're
Where
just
did this come from? Where did you purchase them from?
the internet.
Yes, obviously.
Rock Auto.
Okay. I
I had to
just
go on
didn't.
incognito mode just to buy these
So
things.
that's the dark web.
No, they're not like anything crazy, but they are made for like lifted suspension in theory. So like there's more travel for them to not fucking
Articulation?
explode. Yeah.
Yeah, to
Like
not
these-
break and
I'm pretty sure because these were fine until I lifted it and then they started fucking up bad.
right. They just stretch themselves apart.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like you ever see a chicken stretch it out?
Hell yeah.
That's exactly what happens.
That's
Are
what I
they
bought.
CV axles?
Yeah.
Yeah, your joints are screaming.
Oh, they're screaming.
I think they've screamed their last.
They were screaming their last scream, yeah.
This is why I won't modify a daily anymore.
I don't know, man. I fucking love that thing. That's why I feel like it's worth putting money into it. But I don't want to daily it anymore because I want to use it
Classic
for what I
cycle.
bought it for. I want to use
Classic
it for
cycle.
towing, camping, moving shit, going off-roading. And then for work, I drive something that doesn't get 18 miles to the gallon. Like a 2-liter.
That sounds like a responsible thought.
I don't
it
know.
does.
It's 3 cars. Whatever I'd save on gas, I'd probably pay in taxes at the end of the year
Yeah.
or something on it.
Or
Like,
insurance,
yeah,
additional
insurance,
insurance. Although CT even have insurance.
yeah. Well, so my mom is
Don't know.
potentially buying a new car, so I might get her. She might just give me her Civic.
What does
It's
she
a
drive? Oh, okay.
2013 EXL.
Yeah,
How many miles do you think
85.
my old lady put on?
Your old lady.
My old lady put on that car.
55.
It's a 2013.
47,000.
Triple, quadruple that, more,
120.
more.
No,
On
he's
double
210?
that, double that,
180.
240?
All right, I'm fucking.
more. There's 296,000. I think.
Where's
on
she
this thing.
going?
Dude, I don't know because she's unemployed. She's retired. So where the fuck are you driving in this
road
goddamn
tripping
thing?
every day.
You
Dude.
might want to find out where she's been going.
Crazy. Probably Joe's house.
That's crazy. That's a lot of miles. Hey, maybe just pass on that one.
Maybe. I will say, not to keep going, but the new Civics and Accords, I actually really, really like those cars. I think they look great. If
Josh and I were just talking about.
Yep.
if I had just needed just a car, that
Yeah.
100% would be
That would
just
be
one
it.
of the pick of those.
Do you
I
think
like
you
it a lot.
like the new Civic because it looks like an Audi?
No, I don't think it looks like an Audi.
I do.
I think the Civic and Accord like lean into like that boxier look that we were talking
They
about.
They're a
do. They
bit
have a
more
nice.
boxy,
Yeah.
I see-
Especially the front end.
Yeah,
The
it
front
looks
end is what sells
great.
me.
Yeah, they look awesome.
Yeah. Like those things a lot.
I would fuck with one.
Yep. And on
Yep.
that note, we're going to go do some axles in the parking lot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
I got them with me.
We will be back next week. Do we have? Yeah. We got to wait. Where's my dates? No guests lined up next week.
Thanksgiving Eve.
It's Thanksgiving Eve. Be a real fucking clucker of an episode.
I hope someone comes in dressed as a turkey.
If you buy the costume, I'll wear it.
So we will be back next week briefly. You know, we got birds to brine and make and all that good stuff. So thank you very much for joining us, Phil. As always, pleasure. Thanks to everybody out there in the chat on YouTube and that listens and supports Revival Motoring. You want to support us, go to revivalmotoring.com and sign up for the B for B. We did have a PayPal donation. I'll hit that next week. I will not forget. I'll put that in my notes. That's going to do it for us.
Peace,
we'll see you then. You know, if we don't see you beforehand, have a lovely Thanksgiving. That's all I got.
Thank you. Appreciate
Peace.
it, Phil.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.